Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome back to MrBlurry. Hello. Welcome in, Isaac. Welcome in, Den. Welcome in, Pat. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys have a lovely day when I was gone. Oh, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't. So here we are now. Hold on, I feel like I'm a bit too loud. Let me turn myself down a bit. There we go. Okay, yeah. So I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I was very tired, so I just went, you know what, I'm just gonna do some projects. I did get a lot done yesterday, though. I will say, I did get a lot done. I've got a new short cover that's coming out probably today, maybe. Probably today. I edited a bunch of clips, and I mixed more shit, because, you know, that's basically my life at this point. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys all have a good day wherever you are. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna put on some BGM, hold on. I'm gonna put on some BGM. Also, I remember that my friends taught me, like, a way that we could, like, I could put BGM on, like, a separate track on, like, for recording and stuff like that. I need to remember how to do that, because I always forget how to do that. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna, there we go. For now, we're just gonna put that in the background. You gotta rest when you gotta rest. Yeah. You gotta rest when you gotta rest. Just so that you don't burn out. Just so that you don't burn out, it's important to take the breaks and things that you need, because if you do burn out, you're gonna be having a lot less streams to begin with anyway. So it's like an investment. It's like an investment. I take a break yesterday, so that, you know, today and the rest of the days I wouldn't bother with the thing. Boss music, this is my BGM. This is my BGM. Although to be fair, chat, I should add my other BGM in. I really should. You know what? We'll do that today. We will do that today. Cause okay, for those who don't know, I've made a lot of BGM for my friends. But they're also my BGM, so I need to figure out how I can put that on my stream. When I say figure out, more like I need to figure out, I need to just do it, basically. I need to do it. Give me a second. Oh, you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. I don't know what you heard. You heard nothing. Oh, you heard nothing. There we go, okay. But yeah, so I might put it on YouTube. That might be the way I can do it. Man, Wi-Fi being shit for me right now. Welcome in, Lilith. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, Lilith. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a fun time. How you doing today? How you doing today, Lilith? How are you doing yesterday? Because I didn't stream yesterday, so how were you doing yesterday? Were you doing good? Were you having a fun time doing whatever the hell you're doing? Tell me about your day. Tell me about your day. I want to know about you guys. I want to know about you guys so that I've got more ammunition to bully you guys with. That is not the sole reason I want to know about your day, but, you know, it helps. You are crying, why? What happened, Lilith? What happened? What happened? Was it something to do with what happened before? Because I didn't see my cute blurry. You scared the shit out of me for a second. I thought something bad happened, Lilith. I thought something really bad happened, you motherfucker. Oh, but that's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday I was feeling, well, I wasn't feeling, I was just tired. I'm like, nah, today's not the day. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll do it some other day. Welcome in, Helgas. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Technically, yes, you are first on YouTube. Welcome in, Helgas. Welcome. But yeah, oh my god, you scared the crap out of me, Lilith. I did the laundry yesterday. That's good. After the stream, I've got to fold the laundry. I just brought them in before the stream, so, you know, I'm just leaving them on my bed. But after that, after the stream, I'm probably gonna have to go and fold them. Cause, you know, that's what you do after you bring them in. But I did cry because your girlfriend left me. No, I'm really sorry if that was the case. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. But, look, look, it might be a learning experience. And I want to say this right now as well. Just because a relationship ended does not mean that it was a failed relationship. Because I bet you learned a lot from being in that relationship. So keep in mind that it was still something that built who you are, and it's still an important part of you. So, you know, regardless of whether it's no longer a thing or whether it's still a thing, you've learned something from it, and it's still a successful relationship. It happened, and that's all that matters. The perks of being single? Yeah, well, what's the opposite of perks? The bad things about being single is you've got no one. Pat. We may not need to deal with relationship problems, but we're also lonely. We're also so very lonely. Downfall. I guess downfall is the right word for it. When will you play Doom? No idea. That is not on my to play soon list, so no idea. Hellgast, sorry about that. But yeah, Downfall, I guess, I don't know whether it's Downfall sounds like you're like trying to ruin a kingdom, right? Like the downfall of a king or something like that. Is that the right word to use for a relationship? Downfall? That sounds a bit weird. She was back to her ex. She was She was abuse? She was abuse. She was abused? She was abusing? You're gonna have to clarify what that means, but that doesn't sound nice. Lamau? Oh no, yeah. Well, uprising. Uprising is like, well, I mean, if you have an uprising, then whatever you're uprising against has a downfall, right? Oh my god, I just realized that's why. Because uprise is the opposite of downfall. Oh my god, hold on. Wait, hold on. Why did I just realize that? Oh my god. English. She likes being hit? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Lilith. Well, okay. If it's consensual, look, she has a weird ass kink. If it's consensual, if the hitting is consensual, and both parties consent, and they're happy with it, that is fine. That is fine. But if it's a one-way thing where someone does not consent to the whole act, then that's a problem. So, as long as they both consent, even if it's weird, they do what they do. I honestly didn't realize till you... Right? Yeah, okay. For some reason, you never hear the word uprising and downfall in the same sentence. You never hear them close to each other. But when you put them close to each other, it really puts into perspective. It's like, wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a fucking minute. They're the opposites. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize at all. I'm like, wait, what's up with that? What's up with that? That's, huh? But yeah, no, I didn't even think about that at all. So, you know, that's something, isn't it? That's something. Goddamn English language. God damn it. But today, we're gonna just do a Zatsudan. We're gonna do a Zatsudan. I might talk about some of my projects that I've got going on because I want to share with you guys so that, you know, if I share it with you guys, that means that I kind of like confirmed myself to doing the project. Because if I don't tell anyone, I can kind of like secretly just like push it into the trash bin. But if I tell you guys, it's on record, it's on video, it's in a VOD. That way people can like go, when are you doing this project? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did say I would do that, didn't I? And I can hold myself accountable. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today. Obviously, if we chat about other shit, that's completely fine too. We're just gonna chat about whatever comes to our mind. But, I will talk about my projects if there's nothing else to talk about. She told me she was being abused, but I didn't expect to learn to like it. Well, okay, if she likes it, and her boyfriend or girlfriend, whoever, I'm assuming if they're bi or gay, they might have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But, yeah, well, if their partner is fine with it, then that's fine. It's a bit annoying, it's a bit shitty that, you know, they went back to their ex or something like that. But, you know, if they both consent, at the end of the day, potato, potato. You'll find better fish in the ocean, Lilith. You do the same thing, see? Okay, streaming has made me so much more active as just doing work, because I say things, and then once it goes out on the internet, I kind of have to do them. Or I feel like I have to. It gives me motivation to do the things I really should be doing. So, I feel like that's not like just a me thing, right? If I tell my friends I'm drawing something, then I have to finish the drawing, otherwise I'll not get it done. Yeah, because if no one knows about it, you can just go like, oh, I'll do this later. I'll just put it in the trash bin. I don't need to do that now. And then you just never do it. You just never do it because like no one is pestering you, no one is vested in it. But as soon as you tell someone, they're vested in it. It's their part, like, you know, yeah, you gotta commit, you gotta fucking lock in. You gotta fucking do shit now. And, you know, I don't know why I do that to myself because I'm a lazy bitch, but it's useful. It's useful for when I do need to do things. It's good. It's good, you know. But yeah, so I've got a few projects that I'm working on, and I'm very excited for those. Okay, so I've already got a few projects that you guys already are aware about. Hey, bitch, fuck you. Just how I lock into bully streamer, motherfucker. Welcome in, Divine Being. Actually, wait, Divine. I call you Divine, but what does Tsubasa call you? I don't know whether I'll call you by whatever name Tsubasa calls you, but I know Tsubasa calls you by a separate name. What is that name? What is that name? Also, fuck you too. Buy me dinner first. Hashtag stinky. Welcome in, Juna. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. Who's get abused? We're talking about Lilith's ex, I guess now. Lilith's ex-girlfriend. Amen, that is my real name. Oh, Aman. Oh, okay. Right. That is your real name. I'll probably call you Divine Being, if that's alright with you, or Divine. Purely because, well, I think it's just easier that... Okay, genuinely, probably the main reason I'll call you Divine is because I read your name, and then I need to, like... If I need to do one step further in my processing in order to call you Aman, so I'm just gonna call you what I see first, which is Divine. If that's okay. Who gets a hello all the way and best, have a great day. Thank you so much, Ruka, and hopefully you enjoyed my stream if you do choose to stay in. Welcome. That's the past now. Let's talk about your drawing or project. Yes, projects. Did you do your uni things? Yes, I've done all my uni things. They're all done. The next one is due in a month, so I've got plenty of time. I'm doing it slowly and surely. But yeah, for now, that's completely done. But yeah. You can call me baby. Baby. Ah. Don't know what that was, don't ask. Can I say 360 no scope? You could. I don't know why you would, but you could. But yeah, I've done all my uni stuff, so everything's gone. I can focus on content creation for a decent amount of bit. So first of all, first news, next week, hopefully next week, I've got another quiz show stream coming up. We're going to be doing a quiz, a Pokemon Guess Who with Tsubasa and Aries. Right now, it's not confirmed, but it's in the works. It's, you know, it's something that we're working on. I only pitched the idea to them like 2 days ago, so, you know, we're trying to figure out the kinks. But there will be another quiz or like a kind of like quiz collab show thing next week. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check that out next week. Hopefully, or the week after, I don't know. We're also doing Subnautica soon, Subnautica 2. I know I haven't played Subnautica 1. I know I don't have, oh wait, sorry. I know I don't have any experience with Subnautica at all, basically, but Juna and Tsubasa really want to play Subnautica 2. So, for better or worse, we're going to go straight into that without playing the other games. I'm going to be told a bit about the lore from the other two, but for the most part, we're just going to go straight into 2 because they want to play it and I want to play it with them, so, you know, that's going to be a fun time. I love how much energy you have. I don't know. I feel like I spend my entire energy on stream. Like, every other bit, every, like, second, every minute of time I'm not on stream, I'm just, like, lying around like a couch potato, like, scrolling through webtoons, like, being that, like, you know, the absolute, like, couch potato kind of vibe you see in South Park. But as soon as I get on stream, I'm like, I have friends. I can talk to people. I can talk to people. And the thing is, when I'm on stream, I can choose to end it whenever I want. So if I'm out of stamina, and like, I'm out of social battery, I'm just gonna be like, guys, sorry, I'm tired, da-da-da-da-da. But you can't really do that in a normal conversation. So I think on stream, I am much more I'm much more hyperactive because I know that I am fine to do whatever I want. It's my world. Can you try 360 no scope? I'm assuming that means a game, and in that case, no idea. Because I don't know what the game is. Oh, Subnautica? If you do want to suggest games, by the way, chat, if you do want to suggest games, there is a place in the Discord channel for it. I haven't put it in my rules little section for now, so I'll let it go. But I will put it in that if you do have game recommendation or anything like that, please put it in the Discord server and not the chat, because generally it will be off topic. Unless it's on topic, then it's fine. Sounds like me? Right, yeah? See? I don't know, what would you call this? I would say I'm an ambivert, right? I'm an ambivert, half introvert, half extrovert, but it's like, I don't know, because there's very, very different times where I will go absolutely nuts for talking with people, but then there's other times where I'm like, fuck off. Human interaction is the bane of my existence. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm like an on and off extrovert introvert rather than an ambivert, because ambivert's like kind of in the middle, right? But I feel like I'm either one extreme at one point or one extreme at another point. So I don't know whether, is there a word for that? Apart from ambivert, is there a word for that? You can call me yours. Oh, hello. I don't know what that noise was, don't ask. Oh, hello. Hi, Rev. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome in, Silent Screams as well. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Wait, Silent Screams. Is your name a lyric from a song? But Rev! Hi, Rev! How you doing? Oh my god, okay. Rev, I think, wait, have I talked to you about it? Wait. Yeah, okay. I really need to get back to you, Rev. I really need to get back to you. Because fucking okay, for those who don't know, Rev and I were discussing about doing a collab. And I've just been shit at replying. I just been shit. But yeah, lol, your TikToks have popped in my For You page. Oh, okay. So that means that they're doing stuff. That's good. Who farted? The fart was my raid alert message. That's what it was. If you hear a reverb fart, that's a raid coming in. But yes, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'll just wait. Rev, are you here, Rev? Are you here, Rev? Are you here? Rev Raid, we bring you ready-made lemonade. Revy Raid, we bring you ready-made lemonade. Oh, fucking, I love lemonade. Lemonade? Lemonade! I love lemonade! What's Revenade? Oh my god. I'm gonna turn you into fucking fizzy drinks, Rev. But yeah, welcome in. Hi, Rev. I'm so sorry I haven't gone back to you yet, Rev. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. Just to let you know, guys know, raiders, if you do need to take care of yourself, if you do need to, like, do some self-care, or, you know, go to sleep, take a nap, go get something to eat, please do so. Your health is much more important than joining the stream. But if you do join the stream, welcome in. My name is MrBlurry. I'm a shadow from the void with a heart of gold. The gold just happens to be made of piss. So yeah, if you can collab with Negnasu on... I have no idea who that is, Helgast. I have no idea who that is. Also being introverted and extroverted at the same time is called being ambiverted. Well, the thing is, I thought that's what it is, but isn't ambivert more like in the middle? Isn't that more like a middle thing? Whereas I feel like I'm like either very extroverted or very introverted at certain times. Is that still ambiversion or is this something else? I can't hear y'all. I'm gonna be back. All good, Lilith. All good. Hopefully you enjoy it and hopefully whatever problem you have, it can be fixed. Thank you. Lemonade made from revenge. Yeah. You know, okay, so I don't know. I don't think I've even told Rev this, but I've seen a lot of his art and like his design on Twitter. And oh my god, he looks amazing. Okay. I have a thing for masks. Is that weird? I really like masks. I like designs with masks. I just think they're really cool. I just think they're really fucking cool. And you know, Rev's is just the mask dude. So, you know, his design is really cool. And also, okay, I know this is really late, but since we don't talk too often, Rev, congrats on getting engaged. That was like ages ago now, I feel like at this point, but congrats on that. I feel like, what, how long ago was that now? It might have been ages ago now, but congrats. Super late. Congrats on getting... Yeah, super late, but you know, congratulations. Ambiverted is switching between introverted and extrovert. Okay, so I am an ambivert. I am an ambivert in that case. I am indeed an ambivert. There you go. Oh, okay. Thanks for the mask redeem, Pat. Oh, for those who don't know, in chat, I've got certain keywords that will allow you to do certain redeems and sound effects. Let me just put them in...
Hi.
Chat. They're on YouTube chat, just to let you guys know I'm multi-streaming as well. But yeah, so those are the things that you can do if you want to do sound effects or something like that. CNTime and JPTime just means that I speak in Japanese or, like, you know, Mandarin, but yeah. Exclamation mark fart. That's great. You know what? I should do that. Oh no, but okay, the thing is, my raid message, like when people raid into me, that's a reverb fart. So if I do a fart like sound effect, I'm gonna constantly think that I'm being raided. Maybe I'll do a different fart. Maybe it can be a really wet fart. Oh god, that's so fucked. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? You know what? You guys come to my streams because I'm cursed, right? Look, if you don't, and if you come here expecting like a really chill stream, I apologize in advance. I am so say, because that is not gonna happen. I wish, but above all things, for that to be a thing. One day. But yeah. Oh, Looney, welcome in. You do not, sorry, okay, I'll do the Japanese speak in a second, but Looney, you don't need to put the exclamation mark. It's just the normal thing. You don't need the exclamation mark in the redeem. じゃあ、日本語話しようか。
Fuck!
Serenayra, welcome in!
Fuck!
クソ野郎。いらっしゃいませ、セレナイラ。ちょっと待って、シャウトアウトするわ。ちょっと、セレナイラ。
そ
して、Rev。ちょっと、slash, shout out.
Dementia!
I revenge. これでいいじゃん。ちょっと違う。もうしかったか。まあ、あれも大丈夫。でもね、みんな、今は、パッ、エンボライト・フォックスさんは、なんか、日本語喋るの時、レディームくれて、そしてね、僕は日本語だけ喋れなきゃ、今は。 でも1分だけそして後で普通の英語を喋る。Hey, I can speak in English again. God damn it, Pat. That was such an inconvenient time to do bloody JPTime. God damn it. ちょっと。Yeah, but welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. For those who weren't here at the beginning of the raid, because I know Twitch can be a bit of a bugger sometimes. If you do need to head off and take care of yourself, please do. Your health is much more important than coming to watch my streams. But if you do choose to stay, then welcome in and hopefully you enjoy. Let's see. ぼやけている彼は何々していた I don't actually know what that kanji says, Lilith, so I really apologize. The two kanji that are next to each other. なんか漢字はあんまり上手じゃないですけど Wanna see me do Chinese? No. I want to chat. I want to chat in English. Girl, no one knows Chinese. Okay, well, I'm sure a few of you guys know, the Mandarin when I speak in Mandarin. To be fair, that's why I've only made it a minute. Because I'm well aware that a lot of my target audience is mainly, 有很多人是我觉得是只会说英文的，所以你们只会说英文，所以我觉得我说中文的时候跟日本语的时候，我觉得很多人不会懂，所以可能听的时候直播的时候可能有一些时候没有那么多兴趣，不过没关系。哎呦，你为什么说 fuck you 啊？为什么呀？哎，这不对啊。I meant Rev was engaged. 他结了，他跟他女朋友早就结了。Fuck you? No. 操你妈的 ！You're motivating me to get up and work. 是吗？那要是这样，那也挺好。那要是这样，那也挺好。我觉得要是你可以学其他的语言，那也挺好的。Poor Blurry， 哎呦，起码我中文跟日语我可以说这两个语言。要是说不了，那更难。Bend over, bitch！ 哎呦我的妈的！你干啥呀你？你以为我是谁呀？你以为我是你的底下呀？啊？嗨，说中话说中文我都不知道是怎么说 bottom 跟 top 我不知道怎么说 I don't even know how to say it in Chinese. This just makes me want to learn new languages. Well, good. I like it. I always like it when people are more inspired to learn new languages because of me. Going to do some after stream care, but I'll be lurking. Thank you so much, Rev, and I promise you, Rev, I will get back to you after the stream is over. I promise. I'm so sorry that I've left you hanging. I'm really sorry. Have fun. But yeah, I'm really happy that people want to learn more languages because of me. Actually, as a matter of fact, this Sunday, we are doing a Korean learning stream. We're going to be learning some Korean too. I'll start working and lurk. Okay, Serenara, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. And thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. You are not that great. Motherfucker, I'm good enough to be a bitch. And I'll make you a bitch too. Hi. Don't give yourself too much credit. I'm going to give myself all the credit. All the social credit. I'm in Australia. I fear no social credit, bitch. I think I would prefer German. Bro, that sucks. Meine Deutsch ist schwierig, aber Deutsch ist sehr gut. Deutsch habe eine männlich und womanlich und neuter. Also ist sehr schwierig. Yeah, no, my German's not good enough. Yes, I am learning German, but it's a process. We've already done a bit. I know a bit on how to speak German. Not a lot, not enough to do a whole stream. Not enough to do a stream with it. So unfortunately, that's not the case. But yes, I can speak a bit of German too. Welcome in, Era. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome. Blurry, you're already a bitch by default. Yeah, and I can convert other people. Everything I am turns into a disease.
Fuck.
And I can spread that around with you guys. Like dementia, gay, old person farts, German, bitchery. You know, I can spread that to you guys. I'm infectious. Including my laughter.
Grandpa.
I need to stop doing that. Why is your hand spasming, Era? Why is that happening? I already know German, but I'm learning Japanese. Oh, so you already know German. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm learning German slowly but surely. Very, very not good at it, though. Blurry, how many languages do you know? Apart from English, Japanese, and Mandarin, which I can kind of speak on stream, I'm learning German, Korean, and Bahasa. Those are the three I'm learning. I'm spreading myself very thin. I'm very aware of that. I'm spreading myself very thin. But those are the ones I'm learning. Alien Vu, The Door Eater, Looney Piescaro, Zanessa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Sabi VT, I Blue Raven, Shizu Cax, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I really apologize for not saying thank you for the follow when you guys actually did follow and only seeing it now. I'm really sorry. But yeah, you made your own language. Well, you know, if it's, okay, is it a cipher or is it a language? Is it a language or a cipher? Because if it's like a cipher and it sounds like a language, but it's based off the English language, that's a cipher, not a language. But if it's a whole other language, props to you. I'm learning Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Once you learn enough, maybe you'll be able to, maybe we'll be able to converse in all those languages. Hello, people. It's lovely to meet everyone. Guten Morgen. Actually, Guten Abend. Actually, more like now because it's 4 p.m. for me. But yeah, doesn't work used in a sentence. What? Doesn't work? Peasant. Oi! Rud! Wait, why didn't the peasant thing not pop up? Welcome up, Filiana! Welcome in! Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry, Filiana. How are you? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. Both? What do you mean by both, Hellgas? What do you mean by both? You hoe. Yeah, I am a hoe. I can till your soil and I can be used as a weapon to kick your ass. I'm only learning them just to read. That's fair. That's fair. You are a BL fan, so that makes a lot of sense. Actually, yeah. You know, if you're a BL fan, BL fans are probably the most willing to learn an Asian language than any other group of people I've ever known. And that's fair, because there's a lot of BL in those 3 languages. And Thai also. I also want to learn Thai, but I can't spread myself even more thin. But, yeah. So I'm really excited for that. Oh, ads are gonna run soon, motherfucker! Okay, that's fine. First radar. Which BL are you watching right now? Try it, learn more languages, peasant, but does not work when used in a sentence. Yes, okay, peasant does not work when used in a sentence, yes. Unfortunately, you have to just say the word by itself, or as the first word in the sentence. I think it works as long as it's the first word in the sentence, but the software cannot pick up anything that's after the first word, sadly. And I don't think I can fix that without doing a lot of weird fidgety stuff, so unfortunately for more or less, that's just the way it is. Thai is so difficult. Yes, I am well aware that Thai is difficult. It's also got its own script, so that's going to be a whole fun time learning that. But maybe after I learn the languages that I'm currently learning, which will probably be at least like 3 or 4 years before I feel confident enough to learn a new language, maybe Thai is in the works. I want to learn Hindi too, because a lot of my friends are Hindi. Speak Hindi, sorry, not are Hindi. I plan on learning that actually, planning. 650, how to get your healer, how do I get the hero? Oh, wow, that is a lot. Necromancer Survival. Is Necromancer Survival? Oh, it is a BL, isn't it? Goth Boy and the Jock, that's a good one. Non-refundable Alpha. Tiger and Tiger Gourd. Tiger and Tiger Gourd is really good, but it's very toxic. Obviously, I mean, it's BL. But yeah, this is the newest one. Right, fair enough, fair enough. What are these, like, 650, 7, 6, what are they? Are they, like, the numbers of the ones that you're reading right now? Is that what it is? I only speak 2 languages so far, and am dog water in both. I mean, look, okay, here's the thing. When you learn more than 1 language, welcome in, Boko! Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day. Welcome in, welcome in. Whenever you learn more than 1 language, you'll just forget things about each language. So the more languages you learn, I can guarantee you, the less you'll remember of each language. But your, like, knowledge will be so much further that I think it's worth it. Because sometimes I'll forget how to say, like, for example, like, pizza in Mandarin, even though it's pizza. But I'll use, like, you know, English, or like, oh yeah, how do you say this word? And I'll say it in a different language. So for those who don't know, Mandarin and English are like my main languages, even though I'm not that good at Mandarin per se. But yeah, those are my main languages. Japanese is one that I've learned, but even now, sometimes I'll remember a word in Japanese and not in, for example, like English, or not in Mandarin, for example. That's just how it works when you learn a language, for better or worse. Mr. Bluey. I'm Australian, but I'm not Bluey. I wish I was. Imagine that. The voice actor of Bluey. Oh, you know what? You know how cool it would be to get a Bluey VTuber? We'd get like Bluey rigged and all that stuff, and then put him on a Twitch stream. That'd be great. That's true blue Aussie right there. I speak 2 languages, French and English, and now I'm learning Korean right now. That is cool. Tu parles français? Ah, je mange les petits enfants. I think I know that feeling. Yeah. It's spreading yourself thin. The more you learn, the harder it is retaining information. That is true. But the more you learn, the more you have. So, you know, I think it's worth it. Sometimes I do got tricky by English and Korean too. Yeah, it's sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's hard. Also, Boko, just to let you know, on Sunday, I think, we're going to have the Korean learning stream. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. Bluey Blurry. Bluey for kids. They know VTuber, lol. Well, I mean, there can be VTubers for kids. The medium in itself is not age restricted. Yes, there are a lot of not safe for work VTubers, including me, but the medium in itself, being a VTuber, is not restricted to 18 plus. Welcome in, Cat Enjoyer. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, the KR learn. So da yo ne. Sorry, I had to go piss, but I'm back. Welcome back. Go piss, girl. It's my native language, but I'm starting to forget it a little because I rarely speak it now. That's entirely fair. The more you don't speak it, the harder it is to... It's the same with any other skill, isn't it? If you don't use it for a long time, you'll slowly forget. Although I feel like it's much easier to relearn it when you go back into the environment if you've already learned it before. I'll give you an example. I figure skate, right? I haven't figure skated for a while, but... if I go back and figure skate, like whenever I go back to the rink, I pick up on like my stuff much easier than I do if I think I never figure skated at all, right? If I go back to the rink right now, I could probably still do single jumps. Double jumps, maybe it'll take a bit of like teething pains. But single jumps, I'm fine. I can do those. No matter how long I haven't touched the rink. Unless, you know, my knees are fucked, then, you know, but that's more of a physical thing. VTuber for adults, is it right? No! Generally, yes, the community, I would say, is more for adults. But if you're just going to be a VTuber and not associate yourself with the community, you're perfectly in your right to do stuff for, like, minors. Like, content creation and stuff like that. Did you just assume my gender? It's a meme! Girl! Yeah, there we go. I didn't assume your gender. What are you going to do about it, bitch? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Ce soir. Ah. I don't know what that means. I know avec moi is with me. And then I don't know what the rest of it means, I'm sorry. My French is hideous. Muscle memory, yes, exactly, that's what it is, muscle memory. I'm from the Philippines, but sometimes I forget I am. You know, that's fair. Do you speak, wait, Lilith, do you speak Tagalog? Do you speak Tagalog, Lilith? Because I know not everyone in the Philippines speak Tagalog as well. So do you speak another Filipino language as well? Or is it Tagalog, or do you just not speak, like, any kind of native area over there? Yeah, I understand. That's why I gave up violin up and continue horse riding. Oh, that's interesting. They're very different things. They're very different things, Alien. But that's interesting. That's interesting. That's a very interesting thing to go from one to another. How was it? I mean, I'm sure like the transition was very different. Was it just like a passionate thing? You were more passionate about one over the other? は今日は日本語の試験があった。ああ、そうか。頑張りましたね。お疲れ様でした。Well, how did you do? Moobim, how did you think you did? I'm not gonna be like your parents, don't worry. Look, I know my parents, like, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. My parents, whenever I finish a test or something and I tell them I finished, they're like, how did you do? Fuck if I know how I did. Wait until the marks are out. But yeah, how did you think you do? Were you happy with it? Were you happy with it? Do you watch The Boys? I've watched a lot, probably way too much clips on YouTube Shorts because they're always on YouTube Shorts, but I haven't watched the series in itself. Yes, you do. Okay, Pinoy. Yeah. Onaji? Moobim, yes, Moobim is also Filipino. I'm gonna get some sleep, just came by to say hi. Good night, Blurry. Oh, good, Cat Enjoyer. Thank you so much for coming and spending some time with me. Hopefully you have a lovely night and dream of sweet dreams. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bruh? Oh, I've been horse riding since I was 4 and violin since I was 10. Right, okay. So, for those who don't know, fun fact about me as well, I do play the piano, but there was around 3 years where I hated it, but because of Asian pressure, I was forced to continue the piano. It's a good skill to have now, but I still don't think it was good. I still didn't enjoy the fact that, like, 3 years of it, I was not enjoying playing piano, and I was just doing it because I had to. It's a good skill now, obviously. I can play piano, it's great. But, you know, there's a bit that you leave behind when you do stuff like that. So yeah, I completely get wanting to swap over and do things like that, especially if you're forced to do the skill. 大丈夫でした。大丈夫でした。あー、なるほど。よかったね。よかったね。僕もピアノを弾きます。Is that 弾きます? Is that 弾きます? But yes, you also play the piano. That is cool. That is cool. Blurry equals de boy in my language. What's the rule? Why is it de bois? De boy? De box. 本当にあなたもフィリピノ人なの? I just realized the two Filipinos in chat are the ones who are learning Japanese. You know what? I'm proud of you guys. And also, I kind of expected that, because apparently a lot of okay, I don't know whether this is the same in Southeast Asia. I've heard from my friends that it is, but I want your guys' confirmation. in Southeast Asia and Australia, the reason that a lot of us like to learn Japanese is because we're very close to Japan in terms of geography, and because we've got fuck all else to do in our countries. Is that true for you guys? Because yes, we've got, you know, TV shows and all that fun stuff, but we're like physical stuff, we've got fuck all to do. Is that the same for you guys? はい、でも僕はオーストラリアで生まれました。Oh, so you were born in Australia? I did not know that. Oh, that's really cool. There's no set rule, it's meant to be undecipherable. Okay, fair. That's good then. So it is an actual language. Well, there you go. No, we're just weebs? Yeah, you think? Bitch, is this talking stream? Yeah, it's a talking stream. Look at the description. It says just chatting. I want to talk about potential for projects and stuff. Yeah, oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, also, there, okay. I just realized I should have this redeem on because I've tied my hair up today. Because it was getting in the way today. So I'm like, yeah, I'm tying it up today. はい、オーストラリア人です。あー、なるほど。わからなかった。That's really fun. Okay, I didn't know that. What are you so confused about, Pat? What are you so confused about? No one wants to hear your annoying voice? Well, too bad, Divine. I am beautiful, I am strong, and I am divine. You're fake. If you wanna be my lover, you've gotta not be a bitch. Being a bitch is too easy. Gotta eat my ass. Sorry, my Asian mom, also Filipino, put a lot of pressure on me to continue the violin. Well, there you go. Tamagotchi time, thank you so much. Everyone drink, hydrate, and look outside. Take your advice. Thank you. Make the hair thing a redeem? Do it? I mean, I don't know. When do I have long hair? Whenever I tie my hair up, I use this redeem. I just use this redeem whenever I tie my hair up. But yeah, no, I've had it for a while. Kirei kao. See, Divine? They think that I have a pretty face and a pretty voice. Fuck you, bitch. Since when do you have long hair? Do it. Watashi wa otoko desu. Soka. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I am also very much otaku, and that's why I started learning. That's why I started learning Japanese after all, because of anime. Obviously now I think there's a lot more to me than just anime. But yeah, back in the days when I first started learning, it was definitely just me being a weeb. Make it a redeem? Do you guys really want to make it a redeem? Okay, fine. I'll make it a redeem. I'll make it. Oh shit! Hold on, my mic. There we go. Okay, I will make it a redeem. If you guys really want it, I'll make it a redeem. If only I was there, Blurry, we could have a good time. If you wanna be my lover, you've got to buy me dinner first, bitch, Divine. Anime ga daisuki. Naruhodo. Midori Kaida, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Welcome into the Purple Nails. Welcome. I believe you enjoy my streams. I believe this is your first time here. Welcome. Yeah. Ayo, what happened? What do you mean what happened? Voice, maybe? Face? Unlikely. Rude! Fucking rude. To be fair, I don't really like my voice. But, you know, I have it, so I've got to deal with it. I'm one of those people who's very self-conscious, but my way of thinking helps me from not doing things. For example, I don't like my singing voice, but fuck it. So what if I don't like it? Just gotta post it anyways. So what? Kire anna mo. Yes, apparently I also have a very beautiful hole. That's some lore about things. That's probably something people don't know about me. Hello, you have a very gorgeous avatar. I like this guy, and I think your voice suits it. Thank you so much. Welcome in, the Balkan. Thank you so much. I will let you know that this isn't actually a scar. This is my full form. This is my original form. The human part of me is just so that it's easier to talk to you guys. If you have had a good face, you wouldn't hide it behind a VTuber avatar now, would you? Well, sure, but what happens if I just don't? What happens if I'm like, oh guys, have you seen that one movie where no, that's completely fine, D. That's completely fine, D. Welcome in. Have you seen that one movie where like that dude is so pretty he kills everyone that looks at his face? Yeah, I'm him. I'm him, bitch. Fuck you, Pat. Who's there? I can't see. It's too blurry. Welcome in, MD Switchy. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Is that going to be your tagline for your entry? I feel like a lot of people in chat have like a tagline. Whenever they come in, the first message is always the same thing or something similar. Kuroi. Ma, ore wa nanka kage da kara ne. Boku wa kage da kara ne. I didn't know that. Yeah, I am a shadow from the void. True blue. Hey, thank you so much for following, D. Welcome in to the Purple Nulls. Welcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Prince of Landling. Landling? What is Landling? Landling. I wakannai. ご何々をスポンサー Goran no sponsor. Is that what that says? Goran no sponsor? Kimi no cover wa suki. My cover. Oh, ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうだね。僕の歌っての声はあんまり好きじゃないですけど、君は好きだからそれがいい。Great now, I want yakitori after looking at that text. What? You want yakitori after looking at Japanese? Damn. I should show you more like Chinese characters so you want some ramen or something. You do, Lamau? Flirting. Hell yeah. Welcome in, lovely Selena. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. And thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Purple Nose. Welcome. I'm so sorry I just got to your message. Yeah? Lanling Wang. Langling Wang. Dare? Lanling Wang. Dare da yo? Oh, it's a Fate Grand Order? Oh, it's a historical character, but it's also a character from Fate. Right, okay. Right. I didn't know about that. Interesting. Okay. I don't know a lot about Fate. All I know is Gilgamesh and Ozymandias, because they're both hot as fuck. That's all I know about Fate. I haven't gotten into it because the anime is so confusing. I don't know where to start. It's just, I just haven't gotten into it. But yeah, how are you? I'm doing alright, Selena. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you're doing. What have you been up to recently, lovely? Selena. I'm gonna call you Selena. Lovely sounds weird. Yes, I do. I want yakitori after looking at kanji. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You can starve and be hungry forever. That's right. Welcome to our blurry, majestic man. Hello, darling. Hello. The prince with a face that's stupid beautiful. Oh, wait, is that the one that people fought, like, wars over? Is that Lanling? Because I know that there was, like, a Chinese someone. I don't know, prince or princess, who, like, caused, like, a bunch of wars in ancient history. Was it that person? Fate Zero is the start, then Stay Night. Okay, but wasn't there, like, a game before that as well, Looney? Wasn't there, like, a game before Fate Zero or something like that? And aren't they all in, like, alternate universes? So it doesn't really matter where you start? Or does it matter? Or does it not matter? 後で君のマインクラフトをプレイするをしてるよ. Nah, I don't know. I don't know whether I will go back on the Cobblemon today. I want to chat. Maybe it depends on how long the stream goes. If I'm feeling like I've run out of breath and I want to continue streaming, then maybe we'll do a bit of Minecraft, but probably not. I'll try not to, because I wanted to just talk with you guys for the most part. But yeah, if I do, I'll let you know. I thought you had rigor mortis. You know what? You know how VTubers track with their face, and if their tracking fails, the model just moves, like, just stay still? That should be called rigor mortis, as in like a model rigor. I don't know, I just thought of that when you said rigor mortis. And also, did you guys know that rigor mortis sets in 12 hours? 6 to 8 hours after death and completely finishes after 24 hours, I believe it is? I watched a lot of Detective Conan, don't ask why. Prince of Lanling was touted as one of the most handsome, or rather beautiful men in ancient Chinese history. Right. Did you guys also know that in ancient Chinese history, there was a god of the gays? There's a gay god. He's like represented by a rabbit or something like that. Go search it up. I'm not very sure about what exactly his name was, but yeah. 彼は Minecraft をプレイすると思えない. Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure. We'll see though. Eats katsudon aggressively. I fucking love katsudon. Partially because Yuri on Ice really glorified katsudon for me, but also because there's a really nice katsudon place next to my study location. So we go there pretty often and eat some katsudon. 美味しそう。そしてもちケーキもあるよ、あの場所。彼は一日中おしゃべりするでしょう。そう。まあ、あれは僕はと思います。ブラリーは何々する。I don't know what that says, Moonbeam. I'm really sorry. Worriedly skips Marcha. What do you mean, Marcha? Yes? Wait, I think I made a mistake in my second chat. So. He isn't? Wait, what is that? Blurry wa nani? What does that mean? His name is Tu. Yes. That's the one. Tu Shen. Rabbit-eared god, I think is what it translates to. I think that's the right pronunciation of it. But yeah, he's the god of gays. Was he named Twinkleus by chance? No, Twinkles, sorry. That would be the Greek god of gay, let's be honest. To be fair, all Greek gods are pretty much like Pan at this point. They don't really care. Boy, girl, man, dude, animal, chicken, object, staircase, they fuck anything at this point in the Greek pantheon, don't they? He said you're boring? I'm boring? つまらないか? あ、そうか. Hidoyo. 退屈. I mean, 退屈 can mean boring or just like lots of effort. So I am lots of effort. So, you know, that's not completely wrong. He's represented by the rabbit. Yes, he's represented by the rabbit. His tour person, which, yeah, rapid-eared god. I'll search him up. I'll give you guys some more information on him. But yeah, his name literally Rabbit Didi, yeah. Who puts hoe in homosexual? Twinkulers. Or the hose. Actually, no, because, well, yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that. Tour person. You read boring? I don't know. There's multiple translations, so it could be boring for all I know, but yeah. Yeah, so Tuosun, a Chinese deity who manages love and sex between men. Specifically gay men, I should say. Not just gay, like not the god of gay, the god of gay men. His name is literally Rabbit deity. Yes, there it is. I think he was, I don't remember exactly when or where he came to be. He's not like a very popular god or very mainstream one. Probably not everyone knows about him, but because, you know, just fun facts, I know about him and he's interesting. But yeah, you're learning. Yeah. Blurry's hole puts the hoe in homosexual. What you mean? I put the sex in homosexual. What do you, actually no, that's not true. I'm a virgin. It's okay, I was guessing if I was right. Don't worry. You got, I mean, look, you're not wrong. It does mean boring, but it also means like a lot, like very, like annoying or painful. But yeah. So, まあ、世界ですけど、もっとちょっと違う。うわー、でもどうしてうわーって言ってんの？どうしてうわーって言ってんの？たくさんのあーであったね。Oh, chat. Okay, so I think I said this last week, but I want to do more JP collabs. I haven't got any planned for this week, but next week I'm probably going to try and do a Japanese collab because my Japanese is horrid right now. My Japanese is getting a lot worse because I don't have the opportunity to speak it that much. So, hopefully I'm going to be able to play in a Japanese collab with a few JP VTubers, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I don't know what we're going to be doing in the collab. I don't know. Maybe Apex, maybe something else. I don't know. But yeah, that is what I'm planning as well. We found out a rabbit that doesn't multiply. It's not that he ain't trying, it's that he put 2 zeros. Yeah. I wonder, I mean, he is the god of the gay males, so maybe he can. Maybe he can impreg. We don't know, he's a god. We don't know whether he can get pregnant. We don't know. Yes, you need it. Imagine that. Look, BL writers out there, there's a new BL prompt for you. Wa kimi wa okojo? ちょっと違う。あの漢字わかんないけど。ですか? I may be busy, so I may only be lurking. That's completely fine, Lilith. That is absolutely fine. Please do what you guys are more comfortable with, and if that's lurking, then so be it. Thank you so much for lurking, and I really appreciate you, Lilith. He fell in love with an inspector and was killed by him, and after a month of his death, he gained godhood because he was killed due to the cause of love. Yes, right. That's how it came to be. I swear, like, in his mythos, he was a human before, so yeah. Do a collab stream with Hero to practice the Japanese. Oh, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we can do a collab with Hero. In that case, we could probably do Reaper or something. Shoujo. Are wa shoujo ka? I don't think that's the right kanji for shoujo. The kanji, hold on. Shoujo kanji. Is that right? Yeah, the kanji for short is the wrong kanji. Short, it should be like chisai, the chisai kanji. He can, but he needs AO3 writer first. Right, okay, I see. Oopsies, no, that's fine. Look, please don't feel bad about making a mistake, because I'm learning as well. I'm not gonna shag on you guys for learning or trying to, like, practice something if I can't do it myself. I know that the word only because of the Yarebu over song, yes. So it is shoujo, I think, but it's the wrong type of I don't know what that kanji means. You might have said, like, I don't know, peasant girl or something like that, for all I know. I have his representation in your tarot deck. Oh, really? What's your tarot deck based off to have the Tuosun in it? What is it based off? Is it based off, like, Oriental gods or something like that? Alright, she does read like... Yeah. There you go. Bro? In manga, Emperor is real. Well, yeah, in manga, in manhwa, it is real. But again, we don't know. Tuosun might be able to get pregnant. We don't know, okay? I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna call someone. Alright, oh good, Lilith. Hopefully, the call goes well. Thank you. Angrily munches. Mogu. Time to... No! Yowie, scaredly slurp sober. Why scaredly? Why are you scared? Also, you know what? I haven't had sober in ages. I haven't had sober in fucking ages. Let me take a drink. Sorry, I need to take a drink real quick. There we go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I haven't had sober in ages. I think I've only had it once or twice. You missed me again? I'm so sorry. Blind, you bitch, you keep missing me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Is there sitting around you can like, oh, I'm okay. No, it's, okay, no. I didn't miss your message, but I came back and read it, and then I'm gonna miss it on purpose. If you see how many times you've missed me, you'd say my first. You know, that's fair. That's fair. That's entirely fair. But yeah. Let's see. Slurping when Yowie's mentioned it. Just show your skills as well. Slurping. I'm bad at slurping though. I'm bad at slurping. I think it's called Akari ga yatte kitazo. No, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that, unfortunately. So I'm really sorry. Really sorry, but yeah, I've never heard of that. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know about that. Cover it on that guy. I'll listen to it. I'll give it a listen, and if it's something that I can cover or I feel like would fit me, then I might do it. But I've got a lot of songs I need to cover first. You're dipping? That's all good. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, Era. Hopefully you have a lovely day, and have a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye! Crankily consumes katsukari. Why is it crankily? Why is it just an onomatopoeia? Is that what this is? Is this just an onomatopoeia, but with Japanese foods? Areka. But yeah, I've got a lot of projects in the work. I've got a lot. Mainly music projects, albeit, but yeah. I want to do more quiz show type of things. I want to do more quiz show types of streams, because we haven't done a lot, have we? We haven't done a lot. I had a phase where we did like Blurry Lounge. I want to get back to that too. But we also did a lot of like, you know, we did the Pokemon show and stuff like that. I want to get back to doing that. The thing is, they require a lot more planning than just, you know, if I did a game, if I just played a game on stream. So it takes a bit longer, but I could probably sacrifice some time where I'm like editing or mixing to like figure out that. Mata ne, kyotsukete. So ja. Bye bye, Era. Gladly gobbles gyoza. Okay, I've got a question about gyoza, chat. I've got a question about gyoza. Is gyoza just dumplings? Is it just Japanese dumplings? Or is it completely different? Because I've never had gyoza before, but from what it looks like, it just looks like dumplings, but different. Pretty much? Okay, right. So it is pretty much dumpling. Okay, because I've been really confused. Like, oh wait, what is the... Oh, you know what? Now I'm curious. What is the kanji for it? What is the kanji for gyoza? Because is it the same kanji as dumplings in Chinese? Gyoza. Kanji. Oh, it is! It's literally the same. It is dumplings. Oh. Oh, okay, it is literally dumplings. Okay, gyoza is literally jiaozi. Okay, I did not know that. Because I always, gyoza for me was always a very separate thing from jiaozi. But I never realized that they're the same thing. So yeah. I guess it makes sense because, you know, there's a lot of, like, intercultural, like, mixing in the Asian countries. But I just didn't make the connection. I just didn't. To be fair, how would you? Because I've never had gyoza. Well, I guess I have because I've had jiaozi. But I've never had, like, Japanese gyoza before. So I guess it makes sense that I wouldn't know the kanji for it, I guess. Is that a good excuse? I don't know if that counts as a good excuse, but I guess it is for the most part. But yeah. Jiaozi ma. What was I gonna say? Yes! So if you have been in my streams like a couple months back, I did also say that I want to do more recording and video type of content soon. In the form of creepypasta and SCP readings, kind of like that. So maybe like, I want to start with SCPs. I probably want to start with the SCPs. Maybe backroom stuff after that. Kind of, I don't know. Maybe we'll do them in tandem, just whatever I feel like first. But I want to do some like SCP readings and things like that. Because I am addicted to that kind of stuff. I forgot who I was talking to about this, but like I think it was Tsubasa, where I was like, those like SCP and things like that, where there's a lot of like a collection of horrific things. I love that kind of stuff because you can hyperfixate on that and just learn so much about that and just scroll through the wiki and learn tons of stuff about that. That's the stuff I really like to do. So I'll probably do like SCP readings, and then at the end of the reading, I'll give like my own opinions on the SCP or something like that. That's the kind of content I want to do. Don't know, because, okay, the thing is, the thing will be probably pretty... It'll be like 3-minute videos, right? 3 or 4-minute videos is what I'm thinking. Because generally SCPs aren't that long. Maybe if I do logs, maybe if I do like SCP logs and stuff like that and get further into the SCPs, that might be a different story. I don't know whether I will do that. Same with the containment procedures. So let me explain. For those who don't know, SCPs are like kind of like creepypastas or something like that. And they all have a separate number. They all have separate like how to contain them. And it's like a whole like alternate universe basically. In their procedures, there is a part called containment procedure, which is how you keep them contained. Because I don't know whether they're a monster or a lizard or an item or whatever the fuck. And I don't know whether I should read that. Because from most of the SCP readings I like listened to when I grew up, they didn't really focus on the special containment procedures. So I might skip that bit, I think, when I do my own readings. I'll see. But yeah, be prepared for more like long form video content. Because I want to do more of that. It also allows me to do like, I guess, post things if I'm like stream dead. Like if I'm streaming and then I die afterwards and I just need something to edit really quickly while I just like semi-awake, semi-sleep kind of thing, I can just edit that kind of stuff. It's going to be minimal editing, so I think that's going to be pretty fun. I don't know if everyone's interested in like SCPs and stuff like that, but I know a lot of you guys in chat are interested in horror games, so I'll say more than likely you guys might be interested in that kind of thing. I don't know. Last one sounded better in my head. Now it's just phrases like I'm fucking a ramen soda. How about I'm railing? I'm railing a ramen soda. There we go. There you go. There's one for you, MD Switchy. There you go. You gotta think. Radley ravishes ramen. I mean, you could say oh. I mean, I think instead of ravishes, you could say ravage, right? Ravages, because that's more like to do with food, right? I don't know. This is a train of thought I never thought I would have thought about if we're thinking about this, to be honest. Side eye. Why side eye? Why side eye? Bombastic side eye. Criminal side eye. Side eye la. What the hell? Why turn Asian la? What the hell? Suddenly the language just came out. What the hell? Hey, accent go out. I just feel like Ramune and talk about Asian stuff. So suddenly all my voice is Asian. What the hell? Jesus. Oh. Apparently, guys, I don't know if there's anyone here who's Malaysian, but apparently the what's his name? Uncle Roger's shop in KL closed. Is that true? Did it close? I don't know if it actually closed, but I heard that it closed somewhere. I think from what I know, was it because like it was at the beginning it was like just, oh, it's Uncle Roger, everyone wants to go there and try it. But after they go there, they realize it's like just overpriced shit. Is that what happened? I don't actually know. So if anyone knows anything about that, please do tell me, because I'm actually not sure. It's a shame though. It's a shame because content creators rarely get into the food industry, but you know, I don't know. I feel like it set a precedent for something. Unfortunate if it did actually close though. See, it's like I'm eating out of a man who happens to be named Ramune. Ass is not tasty as Ramune soda, despite the rave reviews. That's fair. I could imagine so. MD Switchy. I would think that ass probably doesn't taste as good as Ramune. You know what, though? Drinking Ramune is a skill. When I first drank Ramune, I had no fucking... I had to search up a tutorial. Because you know that little bead thing that you have in Ramune? You know the bead thing that you pop down and you can put back up? It's like the lid for the Ramune, right? But instead of a lid, they've got that tiny little bead. How the fuck was I supposed to know what to do with that? How the fuck was I supposed to know? I feel like people are inherently like, know how to do it if they've seen Ramune before. But if you haven't, and if you don't know what to do with it, how the fuck do you know what that bead is for? And whenever you try and drink, the bead just like gets sucked up, so like it closes the bottle. I was so confused. But don't worry, I did figure it out in the end. Hello, beautiful. Call went well, so I came back. Hey, nice. Welcome back, Lilith. Hopefully, everything was all right. Was it a really urgent call, or was it just like one of those like housekeeping things that you had to do quickly and then call it a day? It's a test of patience and intelligence, or it's a test on how fast you can Google something. Because that's what I did. I was like, how do I open this Ramune? Google. Oh, you press it down, and then you lift it to the side. Okay, cool, and then it works. So you know, if I don't know something, I just Google it. Just your friend being your friend. Right. Okay, that's fair. I could say that about a lot of my phone. Well, I say phone call. I could say that about a lot of my Discord calls too. That's fair. I don't really phone my friend anymore. I don't really phone friends anymore or call them. Because most of the time, if they're my friend, we would probably be chatting on Discord anyways. Is that? I think that's more common than not for like our generation or like right? I feel like phoning someone is only generally for like a professional setting for the most part. Unless you're out and about and you just want to call them real quick instead of opening Discord. Sometimes that's fine too. But for the most part, I don't call people anymore. Unless it's like, you know, for an interview or like a bill or like something like formal and professional. I think ramen was made to make you think that, think before you drink it and regret your life choices before figuring out how to drink it. Oh, guys, you guys talking about ramen makes me want to try ramen again. Okay, obviously I don't live in Japan, so ramen isn't the most accessible, but man, it was good. It was good. And I feel like there was a bit of childhood in that because I did also grow up with Japanese anime, specifically like Crayon Shin-chan and Doraemon. I grew up with those. So I think there is a bit of it, like there's a bit of Japanese culture just like ingrained in my mind, but I don't know. Honestly, I think if people tasted it now and they didn't know what it was, they probably wouldn't enjoy it as someone who like has known about ramen. I got a joke for you. What alcohol does a snack store owner like? A snack store? Chips, gummy bears, something like that. It's a beer. Gummy beers. Is it gummy bears? Ramune. What? I'm so confused. Is that the punchline to the joke? I don't know. Sorry, I left again. She called me back because a kitty jumped up and laid in her lap. Ah, that's adorable. That's adorable. I prefer Sapporo myself. Ramune. Ramune. Why does it have to be a snack store, Papa? Why is it not gummy beer? Why is it ramune? Ramune. Why is it ramune? I guess ramen is sold in snack stores. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. I'm not happy about that joke, but I'll take it. I'm not happy about it, though. I'm not happy. Asahi isn't bad. I'm not a fan of beer. I don't drink... Hold on. My pants are bloody... There we go. I'm not really a big fan of beer. I drink beer, because I'm Australian, but I don't... If I had other types of alcohol, I'll probably try other types. Although I don't think I've ever had Asahi. Maybe I have, and I just didn't know it was Asahi, but not often. What about wine? I love wine. Wine is good. But it's also very expensive compared to beer. So, you know, it's not the best and not most accessible. But yes, I do like wine. And I think I've gone on about this a bit too much in my streams, but I love chocolate wine. Which isn't really wine. I'll give you that. It's not really wine at that point. It's more just like alcohol and chocolate. But still, I like it. Normal like grape wine and stuff like that, obviously I do also like, but it's not the same as chocolate wine in terms of why I like it. This emoji scare you? You're gonna get, it's gonna get you. This one's gonna get you too. I like wine. It's not that I don't like beer as well. I don't mind beer. It's just, I wouldn't normally, if I had a choice between beer or other alcohol, I'll probably try other alcohol. I have a 1945 Domaine della Romane Conti. I don't know what that means, but because it's either French or Italian, that means it's pretty good wine, probably. I prefer fruit wine. Yeah, I do too. So chocolate, okay, so in my alcohol tier list, chat, the tallest, the upmost, highest thing in terms of alcohol is chocolate wine. And then it's like normal grape wines, fruit wines, and then it's ciders. Actually, no. Between chocolate wine and wine, between wine and ciders is probably cocktails. There's some cocktails I really, really fucking like. Although obviously I don't like every cocktail. Millionaires, they're good. What's that one that sounds like an aeroplane? There was Aero something. There was a Aeronaut. I think it's called Aeronaut or Argonaut or something like that. There's a cocktail called that, and that one's good. I actually don't know the band, so I'm gonna look it up. Your grandma gave it to me. What band? The band? Oh, you mean for the wine? Okay. Fine, you little shit. Here's another joke. What's a turtle's favorite drink? Cola. Okay, that one's alright. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That one's alright. Here's a joke. Oh wait, how do I frame this? How many angels were sent to hell by God? How many angels? How many? While you think of it, I'm gonna take a drink. 1? No, Judas. Judas. That's the level your puns are on, Pat. That's the level your puns are on. That is the level your fucking puns are on, okay? You just looked it up? Oh, wait, you looked up the band or the joke? Because I just made that joke. So I don't know, was that actually, guess what? Guess what? Tell me what? Tell me what ain't nothing but a pug steak. Oh, you don't know? Okay, so there's an angel, well not angel, but there's a character called Judas in Christ. Okay, anyways. Okay, if you don't get it, then that's a bit of a fucking fuck me, I guess, kind of thing. DRC, Domaine de la Romaine Conti, okay, so that's definitely French, is a legendary French red wine from Burgundy, considered one of the world's greatest and most expensive, made from Pinot Noir grapes, grown in a tiny historical vineyard. Okay, well there you go. Well there you go. You did say that the alcohol you have is probably very expensive, didn't you? I think you said that in like a previous stream, Lola. So that's fair enough. I don't know, do you like drinking it? If you like drinking it, I would recommend you drink it. Otherwise, sell it. Fuck it. Your first mistake was thinking I was Christian. I'm not Christian. I'm just gonna, Pat, I'm not Christian either. I think I've just like seen a lot of like Christian related media to know about that kind of stuff. And also, there's a song. There's a Lady Gaga song called Judas. Da, da. How did it go? Loving Judas, Judas. Ooh la, ooh la, ooh la, ooh la, ooh la, ooh la, la, ooh la, Gaga. Yeah, you know the JJK one? What JJK one? There's a Judas and JJK? Why do they call green grapes white grapes? Do they? I didn't know they did that. Welcome in, Zinnia. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, welcome in. I didn't know that they called green grapes white. Do they? I just call them green grapes. Is that a specific place which calls them white grapes? Because I don't. Oh, wait, are you talking about white wines? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about white wines? Oh, the JJK one? JJK basically monopolized that song? Well, I don't think they have... Do they have... Wait, like, was it actually shown in the anime? Pat? Was Judas in the anime? Or are you just saying, like, there's a lot of, like, AMVs that use the song? They call it white grapes? Really? Hold on. White grapes. They are! Why? Why are they called white grapes? Why does my... Okay. White primarily because of the historical connection in winemaking. Even though the berries look pale green or golden, winemakers classify and refer to them as white grapes because they produce a clear pale juice. Ah, so they're white. They're white grapes because they have white juice. Whereas normal grapes have like that purple that we're all familiar with wine. Okay, interesting. So it's based off what color the juice or the wine, etc. is. Interesting. No, it's been used by JJK fan edits to hell and back for the Sukuna vs. Gojo edits. Right, okay, I did not know about that. I'm just a big fan of Lady Gaga in general. So yeah, I had no idea. I know not too much about JJK, except for Hot Men. Obviously, chat, obviously. Look, I don't watch / consume a lot of media, but when I do, it's generally the hot men in the media and not the media itself. Let's see, fetching, whoa, Jesus. $812,000, basically. This extraordinary price is driven by the wine's flawless provenance, mythical reputation, and extreme scarcity. If I knew, I would have sold this. Well, I mean, if it's not open, you still can. Although you probably will have to get something that expensive appraised, just so that people don't, like, you know... Because I don't know whether... I don't know. Do people appraise wine? Is that how it works? I don't know. Like, how do you authentify? How do you verify the authentic... Just... Wait. How do you... Fuck English. How do you verify the authenticity of a wine? Because you can't just drink it. If you drink it, then the wine's fucking gone. So how do you verify whether it's really something or not? What do they do with it? Do they get like a sommelier to like sniff it? Is there like a mark on the packaging? How does that work? Just look up JJK Judas? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know if I want to, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds scary. JJK fans are fucking scary. But yeah, no, I like Lady Gaga songs in general. I did a cover of Abracadabra, which is also a Lady Gaga song. I just like their music. It's nice. It's dance music too, so it's just fun. But yeah, you don't know? Yeah, you know what? We're doing this done. We might as well just search it. Let's see. How do people verify wine authenticity? Combination of forensic inspection, digital traceability, and chemical analysis. Labels, corks and capsules, fill level, tags, smart codes, carbon dating. Okay, so there's quite a few ways to do it. Okay. My tarot deck is basically on deities, folklore, and fairy tales. Oh, so it's not just like Asian or Oriental type folktales. It's just folktales in general. Do you have like Wild Hunt and stuff like that? Is it like European mythology and stuff like that as well? To be fair, ordinary grapes doesn't really produce a red juice. The color comes from the skin when they juice them. Well, yeah, that's true. I guess because it's green skin, the color of the juice would be white regardless. I got another. What airport do you use when you're hurt? Itami. Itami's a bloody place. You can't just say Itami Airport, you motherfucker. Oh, okay. Remove the skin and juice. And juice, ordinary grapes, it will come out milky white. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's because the inside of grapes are generally white. But yeah, I understand. I see. I think they do have the grape, like the color, the purple color, purely because it looks better. I don't know if that's the case, but I think it is. Yeah, so there are ways to authentify Lilith. So you probably need to get it taken to authentify, and then, you can probably sell it. Yeah, from all over the world. What do you have? Give me some examples of what you have, Divine Being. Give me some examples of the mythos and folklore that you have in your tarot. I sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Faka. Thank you so much. Hope you have a lovely day, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and have a lovely sleep. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't mind, I got the net. Wild Hunt. Yes, Pat. Wild Hunt. What's the word for Wild Hunt? I forgot what the word for Wild Hunt is. Oh, Pat. What's the word? You know it. What's the word? I forgot. What's the actual word for it? Redeemed chosen modified sub emote. I don't even know what that is. But thanks for the redeem, I guess. Bloody Mary was also pretty mainstream other than her song Judas. Bloody Mary? Oh, I don't think I've heard Bloody Mary. No, actually I have. Yes. My favorite are probably Abracadabra, Babylon, and what would be my third favorite? Applause. Applause is a good one. I'm a very good oldie but a goodie kind of type with Lady Gaga songs. I wasn't paying attention. What word? What was I talking about? I forgot. What's the thought? Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt. What's the word for Wild Hunt in the original language? What is it? I forgot. I can't even use it because I'm not sub. Are there no just like usual? Are there no like everyone can use emotes on Twitch, Lilith? If there aren't, I'll have to fix that. I like when someone made a mashup of Bloody Mary and the Witch's Road Chant from Agatha All Along. That sounds cool. You gotta put that in the Discord channel. Low key, it matches up. I like it when songs match up. Yeah, original language. It's in Limbus. The name is in Limbus. It's the name of Heathcliff's ID. What is it called? Not ID. Something Heathcliff. Erkling. That's what it is. I don't know why. Okay. Yes. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But yeah. Original language? Yeah. Erkling. Yeah. I had to. You had to? What did you have to? Oh! Is that what the chosen sub emote unlock is? Oh, I see. Okay. If I can, I'll probably reduce the price of that then, instead of adding them. We'll see. But yeah. Divine. Where's Divine? I want to know what folklore they have on the cards. I'm very, very interested in folklore, that kind of stuff as well. I love learning about that kind of shit. I don't know whether it's just like, spectrum, but I feel like it's just very fun. There's so much to learn. I haven't got into you. Sorry. Hold on, give me a second, chat. Isaac! Welcome in, Isaac. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? You had 2K? Okay, so that's alright. That's alright. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a gunk in my throat. I don't like it. I have a myth of Suwu Kong, Little Mermaid, Lady of Gallipoli. Godalap. I don't know that one. Let me search that up. Condor's wife from I Am a Peru. Oh, wait. I want to know about all of these. Hold on.
Dementia.
Julnar, the Seaborn from Arabic folklore, and Kiru from... And Gilgamesh from Iraq. I mean, Gilgamesh was... Okay, fair enough, actually. Rainbow Crow from Lenape, and Vasilisa from Russia. Okay, I'm just going to copy that entire message into there, and then I'm going to research about all of them afterwards. I was always here, dude. Dementia moment. Were you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know my brain's shit. Okay? You know my brain's dumb. You should know this by now. Okay? Hello, series. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are, and hopefully you enjoy your day, series. What do we talk about right now? We were talking about mythology. We were talking about Japanese, and we were talking about... What else were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Lady Gaga songs. 3 topics which are very, very connected to each other somehow. I don't know how those 3 topics are the topics we're talking about, but yeah, they are. There's so much to learn from the cards itself. Yeah, I'm really interested in folklore and stuff like that. I'm really interested in yokai as well. I don't know, anything that you can collect and like catalog, I'm really interested in. Is that weird? I like things that catalog. Ra ra ma ra ra ugaga. I'm so delicious. There are so much. By the way, just to let you guys know, that's that was a Annoying Orange parody of that song. There is so much to learn from the cards itself. Yeah. There is a yokai deck as well. Yes. I know that's Basa. Basa has a yokai deck as well. I've seen it in his tarot deck reading ones. But. Look, I don't know the names of a lot of them. I should genuinely learn the names of them. You know what? That's an idea. Maybe we can learn... Oh, maybe I can get Hiro Akane to teach me about yokai. Maybe we can do that. Maestro, thank you so much for the Tamagotchi time. Arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Just popping in by to say hi to see our old British grandpa before heading to work. Enjoy streaming, y'all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me get a drink. Parade of 100 Demons buddy fight? Oh my god! Could you imagine a Parade of 100 Demons card game? That would be so cool. There we go. Sorry about that. I am getting a new tarot deck and 2 oracle decks, arriving in 79 days. That is really cool. I feel like tarot cards are one of the things that I would like to collect. Maybe I'll start collecting them. Yeah, maybe. In a card game called Buddy Fight, there's a deck called Parade of 100 Demons. Oh, it's an actual game? Buddy Fight, let me search it up. Chotto shabarimasu wa. Buddy Fight. Hello, Alexa. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in, Alexa. Welcome. Hold on a minute. Why? Hold on, does this work? Why is it not? There we go. Tell me the name now. You should. You have tons of... I wanna know more about that. Oh, okay. So Buddy Fight is like... Oh, okay. Oh, it's like future card Buddy Fight. Oh, so it's genuinely like just a separate card game. Okay, I see. Interesting. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. You know what? As a matter of fact, maybe we can design our own card game. How about that? Maybe that could be something we can do. Thank you. How are you? I'm good, Alexa. Hopefully you're having a lovely day wherever you are. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fun time doing whatever you're doing. Hope you get bitches. I don't know why I had to add that last bit, but you know. The big boss monster is called Yamigedo. Yamigedoって何ですか? なんかさ、妖怪の王はノラリヒョンと言ったよね。ヤミゲドというの妖怪はなんかわかりません。あれ。Designing a card game, yeah. Maybe that's something we can do on stream. Designing a card game, maybe. It might be. We might even be able to make it like a, I don't know, merch in the future. Maybe we can do merch with it or something. Probably something that's not realistic right now, but you know, if that is the case, I would fucking love that. Make sure to make it stupid like the card game Card Universe Everything, where basically anything is a card. Nah, it would be, I don't know. I'll think about it. Look, I've only thought about it this stream, so it's not getting anywhere soon. But for now, it's an idea, right? I can put it in my ideas brainstorm pile. The whole gimmick of the deck is to punish your opponent for doing different things, like drawing cards or playing creatures by damaging the opponent. Right, okay. So it's like, don't do anything. Welcome in, Yusuf. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day. Welcome in, Yusuf. Welcome, welcome. Hi, moaning guy. Fuck you, but also welcome in, Yusuf. How was your day? How was yesterday as well? Because I didn't stream yesterday. How were you doing yesterday? Were you having fun? Were you having a good time? What are y'all talking about right now? We're talking about card games. We are talking about card games. Okay, so maybe one day we can have a designing a game stream. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Right now, obviously, I'm not in a financial place to design and actually create a card game like that. But, you know, when I am, I would definitely, like, maybe, like, sell a card game as merch or something like that. That would be really cool. It was good. I'm glad. Did you do anything fun, Yusuf? Did you have anything fun? Did you do, I don't know, did you go out? Did you watch anime? I don't know what you did. What did you do? The identity of the deck is, go on, do something, make my day. That is, I hate that, but I love that as well. It sounds like something I would play, because I hate enemies. I love fucking around. That's why my Venusaur in Cobblemon is a stall Venusaur, because I hate the enemy, and they should suffer. Making a card game is harder than you think. Oh, no, trust me, I'm aware. I've made card games before. Some have even been published. I'm not going to tell you which ones, because you'll have to find that out yourself, and it's also under my IRL name, so I'm not going to tell you what card games I've had a part in, but I've had a part in creating some published card games. There you go. Designing is free, creating is a little less. Yes, yes. Designing is free, but creating it is a little, yeah, it's expensive. So I need to figure out how to do that. Obviously, probably not right now, but yeah. I went to play badminton. Oh, that's nice. Badminton is probably one of the only sports I actually play on land, I guess, because figure skating. Apart from figure skating, badminton is probably one of the only sports I really actually do. And even then, I don't do it often. The problem with card games is the mechanics around the cards. Well, okay, I'll say this right now. If I do make a card game, it will very likely not be a trading card game. It won't be a trading card game. It'll be one of those card games where you get everything you need in the game. And that's it. Maybe DLCs and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't thought that far. But it won't be a trading card game where, like, you can have... It's not like the more cards you have or the better you get or something like that. I don't know. At least not for my first card game that I want to do as MrBlurry. Because the previous games that I've had, the previous games I've worked on, one was kind of like a TCG, not really. And the other one was just a card game in its own. No TCG aspects. So, yeah. The problem with the card games is the mechanics around the cards. Yeah, 100%. It's also how do you make things unique. Because, you know, there's a lot of card games out there. And, you know, the main problem is how you play the cards. Because, you know, for Magic the Gathering, you've got land. For Hearthstone, you've got mana. Generally, more or so, it's basically the same thing, just flipped around, or the rules are slightly different. So, making up a new system or new idea for a more unheard of way to play cards or things like that, that is tough, and it's something I really want to do. Probably like a progression game where every tier unlocks more cards instead of it just being random. Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure again. This is just drafts, very early days. I've literally only thought about the idea this stream, so I'm not confident in anything right now, but that is the thing that I'm thinking about. So yeah. I'm really interested in that kind of stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do. Look, it's a lot of the things like, if I had money, I would do a lot, kind of thing. If I had $1 million, the amount of shit I would do in terms of VTubing and just content creation would be insane. Have you ever heard of the project Amalgam? No, but I can search it up. Amalgam. Speaking of card game, Moaning Guy, have you played 3 Country Kill? No, I have not. I will search that up as well. After I search up Amalgam. It's a ambitious fan-made tabletop project created by Massacre Mansion. The goal of the project is to combine over 1,000 official and unofficial versions of to a single, massively complex card game. Shit. Okay. Interesting. It looks very fucked, but I can see how it could work. Okay, let's see. I don't know if 3 Country Kill is the English name. Does anyone know what that game is? and if 3 Country Kill is the proper name for it. If not, I'll just search it up and hope for the best. It's a project combining every Uno game. Yeah. I'm assuming it includes like the gimmick Uno games, like, you know, Planet of the Rabbit games and like, you know, Meat Boy Uno and stuff like that. Oh, there's like different... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's weird. Interesting. So something like Wise Schwartz, where once you reach a certain damage threshold, you can play stronger cards. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Or maybe we just have like a mana system, but you don't get one every turn, or you don't play down cards for it. Maybe you need to do something for it. I don't know. Or maybe like if your opponent says like a keyword, for example, like the game is based on speech, right? So if your opponent says like your keyword, which might be like card or play or die or something like that, then you get 1 mana or something like that. Maybe something like that. And every turn you can swap your like keyword or something. That might be fun. I don't know. Again, all speculation. But I don't want to... If I am to make a card game, I want the mana, quote-unquote, resource generation in the game to be very unique. Not something that's been done before. Sangguans. I think that's what that says. Let me see. No, I have not played this game. I've seen this game. It's a very popular game in China. But I have not played or seen anyone play that game, Yusuf. So, yeah. I don't think there is an localization. I don't think there's an English localization of the game either, unfortunately. So, probably not very realistic. But I can look into it to do some research into playing card games in general, but yeah. Most collab, you know, is included just under a different name. Right, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, because copyright and all that. Maybe some card generates mana instead? Well, that'll be like land in Magic the Gathering, right? That'd be a bit too similar. A mute person will dominate a game like that? Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. Again, this is all just like what I'm thinking of right now. I guess this stream could be a way so that we could brainstorm about this. What could happen? I don't know. I feel like when you were a kid and you were in like, I don't know. I'm sure everyone went through the phase in the childhood where they grabbed like a piece of paper and then made a bunch of like fake mon cards. Or like their own card game on a piece of paper. I'm sure you guys did that as well when you were children, right? When I just came to Earth, I did a lot of that. I think I still have some. Oh wait, I can show you guys. I think I've showed you guys this before, but I think I still have a few. Let me see if I can find them. Oh yeah, I have. Hold on, I've got a few. I've got 3. I've got 3 cards. I've got 3 fucking... Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let me put them... Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of them, chat. I'm gonna take a picture of them. And I'm gonna show them on stream. But holy shit. So I made these when I was in like... When I was like 7 years living on Earth. So don't expect anything pretty, but just keep in mind. Hi, welcome back, Era. Welcome back. Give me a second. My tracking will be stopped for a second because I'm taking a picture. There we go. Right now, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. Give me a second about my tracking. I'm just showing people a 3 cards of a card game that I made when I was like 7 years into Earth. Let's see. So like the power generation in a factory game. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, that might be fun. That's actually a good point. That might be a good idea. But hold on, let me show you guys this first. Discord. ちょっと待ってね. Save image. Save. Files. Oh shit, that's big. Hold on. How you doing right now, by the way? How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. I feel like last time we talked right now, I feel like is when your hand was still like munted. How's your hand now? Were there any lasting effects from your injury, or are you okay now? There we go. There they are. Look at these fuckers. Look at these. Why do you still have those? It's memorabilia. Let me put them back. Hold on. It's memorabilia. I only have these 3. I don't think I have any more anymore. But yeah, those are the 3. I have these 3 from like fucking when I was in human primary school. Ain't that a fucking throwback? Let's see what it says. Death Carter. I think that's supposed to be like a fire cicada. Scratch, 70 damage, Jesus. Fire wave, 100. I don't know what the fuck this says. I don't know what this is. Wave times 2? Trunk beam, vine strap. Oh god, I was kinky back in the day as well. Holy fuck. This guy's name was Viner. And then I can't tell the other guy's name. I don't know what this name on the right is. Oh, okay, I think this is grass. I think this is type. I think it was like Pokemon. There's different types. Yeah, fire type, grass type, grass type. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Oh god, it's nostalgic. Hold on, let me get rid of it. You know what? I'll put it in the corner in case someone else wants to take a look at it. There you go. There. There we go. Instead of just generating mana, you'll blow up or something when the card's coolant resource runs out. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe it's like, yeah, okay. That's a really good idea. Maybe there's like two parts to the game. Like the actual card game aspect and then the generating mana aspect, which is like a whole like factory sim. That could be fun. It's fine, that was a while ago. Okay, good. Yeah, I know we haven't talked much. Actually, Reichner, I want to do another collab with you. I don't know. You know what? I want to do another collab with you. We had fun with Civ, and then we just never talked again. I want to do more shit. I want to do more shit. I'll be down? Hell yeah. Actually, wait, Reichner, do you play Vermintide? Do you play Vermintide, Ragnar? But yeah, the idea with the cards and the factory and the coolant, that's very fun. I like that idea. Sorry, yeah, I went on hiatus after. Right, yeah, sorry. No, I didn't mean to, that's not what I meant, but yeah. Do you play Vermintide? Also, before you answer that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my scratching cloth. I will be right back. Sorry, chat, give me a second. Cause all I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. I'm back. And yes, I was thinking giant woman when I went to get my scratch cloth. But yeah, do you play Vermintide right now? From 2011. Was that 2011? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was. I think, wait, was it? Yeah, 2011, around then. Fuck me. So like some cards generate resources passively, but some higher tier resources need to be refined with the card. And like some guns use resources. Yeah, I like that idea. And maybe like you can like put some, like you can put 2 conveyor belts down in your factory instead of like putting a refinery down or something like that. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I technically own it, but I think I don't play it really. I like Darktide more. Okay, fair enough. Because Vio and I were planning on playing Vermintide this week, and I was like, if you have it, we could... Well, I mean, to be fair, if you want to join us, you're still very welcome to. I'm sure Vio wouldn't mind. I will ask him too, but I'm sure he won't mind. So like my industry... Yeah, just like my industry, but turn-based and in a card game format. Hold on. Reichner, let me check what games we have in common. Reichner. There we go. Ah, Reichner! Your access to this user's library is denied because he hates you. Check that it's shared with you because he hates you, or try again later because he hates you. Alright. I don't think you'll mind. I'll think about it though. Yeah, feel free. Do what you need to do. Obviously, you don't need to join if you don't want to, but the lobby is open for the most part. But yeah. I think that's a really good idea series. I think that's genuinely a really good idea. It does probably feel like 2 games in one in that case series, but I still really like the idea. Oh, true. I also full privated my Steam with a hider. Sorry. Fucking rude. Nah, it's alright. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, Reich. But yeah. I don't know. We'll find something. If you're not interested in Vermintide, I still want to collab with you, so we'll find something else. Ade. Okay, I finished my coffee, so I'm going to my water deposits now. We do have a bunch of games. I'm sure I'll look at yours. All right, yeah, that's right. You can look at mine, right? Okay, if you can look at mine, then that should be fine then. But yeah. I need to get around more recently as well. Also, okay, actually, I won't say anything too much yet. But I am working on something, which I can't talk about. Well, I can technically talk about it, but I shouldn't talk about it. But I'm working on something, and if it does go through, a lot of the projects that I've been doing will probably be able to be published a lot faster because of it. I'm not going to say what it is, It'll be a surprise if it happens, and if it doesn't happen, then oh well. So until I have confirmation that it will happen, I'll leave it as is, and we can just say, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, just keep in mind that something wicked this way comes. Okay, when I say come, I mean, you know, like semen. Because, you know, I'm blurry. Maybe that's why I'm blurry. Because you're looking at me through a screen of... Okay, actually, hold on. I'm going to stop with that. Let's not go down that rabbit hole, chat. Let's not make myself worse than I already am. We do have a bunch of games. I'm sure I'll look at yours. Wait, I already read that. Did someone delete a message? I saw the chat move, but... Eh? Nande? Nande? Eh? 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 Jesus Christ, what happened here? Alright, let's go there. We do have a bunch of games. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Oh, also, for those who want me to play Limbus, by the way, as I said before, I will only be playing Limbus once new story comes out. Unless the new story comes out, I'm probably going to just do dailies and stuff like that offline, just to let you guys know. You know what else I want to do? I want to play Apex. I want to get a group of people to play Apex. I'm going to suck balls at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to suck donkey dick at Apex. But I still want to play it. I don't know. It's one of those games that I always come back to. Rebalance is so the point is to not make the ultimate resource while time's ticking to make a resource that counters their resources. Like make everything have card game balance where short bursts. Yes, obviously, yeah. That's very important in a card game. Preferred instead of factory game balance of making it big and efficient as possible. Yeah. Because it's a card game format, a lot of things are not going to be like my industry. But I think the idea of it is like have factory, use factory to build defenses and attack your enemy and win the game. That's like that core idea is still a pretty good idea. Apex, yeah. I haven't played Apex in ages. If you looked at my my live stream, my VODs, the last time I played Apex was when I did it on stream. So that was probably like 3 years ago now. Probably 3 years ago. And I think I've just passed my 4-year anniversary for streaming. So there you go, the more you know. It's been a while since I've started. It's very interesting. It's like Balatro, the concept is A plus B, but it isn't like A nor B. Yeah, exactly. You've got a bit of both. But yeah, I really want to play Apex. Look, I think Apex is fun. Even if I constantly die, I like the idea of it. I like the idea of Apex where you run around really quickly, gathering loot. I like the like fast action type of like movement that Apex offers. This is why I don't really play Valorant. Because Valorant and like strategy shooters are so slow. They're so slow. You just sit at a corner and you do nothing for like 2 minutes. And then you either die or the enemy dies and that's it. That's all that happens. That's all that happens. Where's the jumping? Where's the loot? Where's the gathering? There's none of that shit. It's a game I play once every few years or so. Yeah, that's the same for me. That's why I'm not good at it. And as you guys probably already know, I'm sure you guys are well aware, but I suck at FPSs and just aiming in general. So obviously I'm not good at Apex, but I do enjoy it. It is a fun game. Especially when I play support characters. So I like playing Lifeline, Bloodhound, Bangalore. No, not Bangalore. What's her name? The person with the shop, the illegal market, and the queue, which allows you to teleport a short distance. I like playing her. To be fair, just to let you guys know, I haven't played since a lot of the new characters came out. Since Catalyst came out, I haven't touched the game. So, you know. But yeah. Do you guys play FPSs? I feel like even though I don't play FPSs, my chat probably does. Because my chat's better than me at FPSs, I would say. That's a pretty certain thing. I say I'm pretty confident in that. The fact that you guys are better. Although, to be fair, Overwatch is one of them. Okay, hold on. Overwatch is an interesting one. Because Overwatch, you don't need to aim to play the game well. Especially if you play Moira like I do. So, you know, Overwatch is slightly different. I do enjoy Overwatch as well. The sound design in Overwatch is something that I really appreciate. And it's one of the reasons I come back to it a lot. Because the ticking sound when you deal damage, and just like dealing damage, the audio feedback you get from the sound design in that game is molto bene. It is delicioso. It is so good. The sound, okay. Music, yes. Music is important in games. But sound is just as important. And if game doesn't do sound good, that's one less reason I'm enticed to play the game. If the sound design is good, that is such a big plus in my books. It's such a big plus because I do music and stuff like that, right? So I've I like listening to things, and having that the sprinkler sound whenever you damage people is just so satisfying in Overwatch. I don't know, there's not a lot of games which do sound effects really well, properly well. Yeah, you play FPSs? Yeah, well, there you go. I assumed as much, because I feel like, I don't play it. Should I play more FPSs on stream? I'm probably more afraid of FPS games than I am of horror games at this point. Which is saying something, because, horror games are supposed to be scary. I don't know, FPS games just feel... Because, half of them are horror games as well. I just want to let you guys know that. Half of them are horror games. Some of those fucking games are scary as fuck. Like Apex, yes, it's not a horror game. But as soon as you get hit from fucking Narnia, right? You get hit from a billion miles away. You're like, what the fuck? Who hit me? I just died. To what? And you just sit there, contemplating your life choices. And it's great. And I love it. Because even though I died, I got so much loot. I have so much loot, and it was so fun collecting that loot. I'm such a loot whore, chat. I'm such a loot whore. I can't help it. I really can't. If I see something I can pick up and it's useful, why would I not pick it up? The bigger the space I have in my backpack, the better. That's just how it works. That's just how it works. I don't care what you say, oh, you probably won't need 27 shield batteries. You'll probably only need 2 stacks of them. No. 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 If I have more, if I see more, if I find more shield batteries, I'm taking all of it. You're missing all the content because of your internet. Is the internet being fucky-wucky? Is it being a little shit? You're missing all the context. Ah, sorry, context, not content. Yeah, I do apologize for that, but yeah, I don't know why. Is anyone else having issues with the internet? Is the internet wanted on any other people's platforms? Or is it okay? Is it okay for you guys? I don't know. We'll see. We probably won't go for too much longer today anyways. So if the internet is a bit fucky-wucky, should be okay just for today. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. Just me? Is it just you? Is it just an internet issue? Man, that's annoying. That's annoying. I don't know why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but I'll see you again. Maybe this could be a karaoke stream now. I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but I'll see you again. I want it that way tonight. Is that how the song goes? I don't even know how the song goes. I'm one of those people who sucks at lyrics. I learn 3 lines of a song, and then I just fucking forget, and I just don't know how the song goes. I feel like that's the same for a lot of songs that I listen to. I know 3 lines that are super fucking catchy, and the rest of it I just don't remember. That's why whenever I learn a song for a cover, I always have to learn the entire thing from scratch. Because I just can't memorize a whole song. Unless I properly study it. If I just listening on it to it on the radio, there is no way in fucking heaven or hell that I'm able to fucking, oh god, I say fuck too much. I say fuck too... I've been trying to fix myself. In terms of saying the word fuck too much. Because even though I am Australian, whenever I do clips, whenever I do YouTube shorts, 我搞 YouTube shorts 的时候，我觉得我很多时候是因为要是我说 fuck 跟 shit， 有时候他会说哦，你说太多坏话，所以你不能搞这些东西，你不能从这个 shorts 得钱，所以有时候特别烦。然后有时候特别的时候，有时候也会说，比如说怎么说嘞？哦，要是过1分钟，哦，是因为你这个东西不能得钱，然后呢，也有什么 copyright music 啊，怎么了，什么乱七八糟的，那个老会是说，啊， 你搞这个，你搞那个，什么什么什么不行，什么不行，人家都看不见这个，因为你搞的这个直播太差了，什么乱七八糟的。所以我平常我想，要是我做 clip 跟那些乱七八糟的，我可以别说那么多坏话。Yeah, what he said？ 你都不懂我在说啥，我的妈呀！
嗨嗨。
以后我学一点怎么俄罗斯语。俄罗斯语是 Spanish 对吧？以后我也学一点俄罗斯语，所以我可以也搞一个俄罗斯的东西，好吧？ Maybe that could be fun in the future. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, welcome in here. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Enjoy, enjoy. How you doing, Vio? What happened? Are you guys okay? Because I thought you guys were supposed to do Resident Evil. Was that yesterday? Was Resident Evil yesterday? I don't know when that was. Oh, was it cancelled? I think it might have been cancelled. Oh, was it cancelled? I don't know what happened. Tell me about it, Vio. Well, so you ready for Vermintide? Are you ready for Vermintide? I'm really excited to play Vermintide. Okay, the thing is, actually, I've got a question about Vermintide. Is there magic? I know there's Vagic. What is that, vagina magic? Vagic. I meant magic, not Vagic. Is there magic in Vermintide? Because I know there's magic in Warhammer, but I don't know whether there's magic in Vermintide. Fuck me, Vagic. Oh. It was meant to be, but I had some RL stuff and Kisa was a little stressed and tired. I see. No, hold on. Okay. Magic, yeah. And yeah, there's a character that's fires magic. That's about it though. I see, okay. Magic the Gathering. No, not Magic the Gathering. To be fair, if there was a Magic the Gathering game like Vermintide, I would 100% play that. I would 100% play that. Oh. Fucking hell. Why? I need to think before I speak. The thing is, sometimes I speak, well, many times, I speak faster than I can think. So instead of saying magic, as I should have, I said Vagic. Because apparently I've got vagina on my mind. I don't know why. A little bit of vagina is all I need. A little bit of dick, da 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 da. A little bit of da ba 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 ba. Horde Shooter MTG would go crazy. I know there's Warhammer 4K, 40K. A lot of like Horde Shooters in like 40K universe. But I don't think there's a lot in just Warhammer in itself, is there? Yeah, but Horde Shooter MTG would go crazy, wouldn't it? I would love that. I bloody love that. To be fair, there's a lot of game series where I think a Horde Shooter would work really well in. As sad as it sounds, Vio, League is one I think it would work decently well in. Horde Shooter against the Phyrexians. What are the Phyrexians? I don't know what that is. Let me search that up. Phyrexians. Oh, those things. They're basically Magic the Gathering Zergs. Yeah. And also, I did say this before, I wanted to play StarCraft on stream. I did say I want to do that. Haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. I definitely will. Actually, how much does it cost? Hold on. How much does StarCraft cost? It is 15 USD, so about 20 bucks. Okay. And the full StarCraft 2 is 30 bucks USD. Is that USD? Yeah. So that's around 40 to 50 bucks AUD. All right. Well, that's something that I could potentially get into then. But yeah, I'm really interested in that kind of stuff. But how you doing, Vio? How you doing? How has your day been? Have you been having an alright day, Vio? Have you had a fun time doing whatever the fuck you're doing? How you doing? What you doing as well? What you doing? Are you doing anything fun recently? How goes life? You just woke up? Fair enough. Fair enough. What is it? Fucking like 2 a.m. for you? Is it 2 a.m.? Nearly 3 a.m.? It's like 2:53 a.m. for you? If I'm not mistaken? Or is it 1:53? Yeah? How the fuck did you... See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean when I say your sleep schedule is monitored. It's so... I don't know what words. Words cannot begin to explain what the hell you are, Vio. You are an enigma. I don't know how you work. How do you operate? How do you live, laugh, and love in these conditions? Half of the things that you need to do is like asleep. It's been a day. When did you sleep? When did you sleep, Vio? When did you sleep? Because if you slept at a weird time, that changes things. When did you sleep? I feel like I'm your parent. I'm not a chat's parent, but I'm gonna be like 9 hours ago. So when was that? That was like after in the Arvo? What, like 4, 3, 5, like 6 o'clock in the Arvo? Is that when you slept? Sleep is for the weak? Yeah. Well, you're gonna be weak if you don't sleep. I'm gonna tell you that. Yes, in the Arvo? Okay. So, I mean... Alright, that's fine. As long as you've got enough rest. I guess. You just need more coffee? Yeah, that's called unhealthy. That's called being unhealthy, Pat. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. It's called being a fucking unhealthy boy. Yeah. Yeah, you fucking cunt. That's rich coming from you? Hey, I sleep a decent amount, okay? I sometimes sleep at 3 AM, but at least I get like a full 9 hours of sleep, okay? That's rich coming from you. That's called being a drug addict. That is, yeah. Coffee is a drug. Well, caffeine is a drug. You coffee addict? Look, I'm trying not to drink as much coffee. As a matter of fact, I don't always drink coffee when I stream anymore. I used to, but sometimes I don't. I don't anymore. So how's that? Take that for fucking addicted. And also, I take coffee because of my meds. So fuck you. You're being ableist. Eat my pills. Don't, because I need them and they're expensive. But eat my pills. To be fair, that means I'm a drug addict too. Well, actually, no, because I don't enjoy the drugs. Nor do I want to keep on taking them. So I guess I'm not a drug addict. Weird. Didn't you spill coffee on stream once? Yeah. How does that make me a coffee addict? Just because I spilled coffee on stream once, that does not make me a coffee addict. Alright, Pat? Girl, what you trying to say? You failure of a coffee addict. Hey, I'm proud to be a failure of a coffee addict. I'm a failure in everything else, but the one thing I can be proud of being a failure of is a coffee addict. Alright, Amberite Fox. The Amberite Fox, government name. A drug addict doesn't have to enjoy them. It's a necessity to them. Well, that's true as well, but... I guess. It's a dependence. Oh, I guess. I mean, look, if you take medicine, does that make you a drug addict? If you regularly take medicine for a condition, is that being a drug addict? Because by your definition, Vio, it is. Patricia! You're just a bit late on the count, darling. Is that okay? Patricia! Sorry, we started a little bit earlier. Could you remember to start a bit earlier? Patricia! Sorry, you're just a little bit off count there. Sorry. Could we do that again? Sorry, Patricia. Blurry is a drug reluctant? Yeah, I am. Well, to be fair, if I didn't need to take Prozac, I wouldn't. Why would I take something that makes me sleepy? Why would I do that? The only reason I have to take it, because otherwise my OCD and my depression goes out of control. Which is really ironic, because people who meet me are like, damn, you've got depression? And I'm like, damn, yes I do. And people are like, damn, really? And I'm like, damn, it's weird, innit? So yeah, fun fact. In school, we were taught to stay in school and don't do drugs, but when we're sick, we're taught to stay home and do drugs. You know what? That's funny. I like that. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. I don't know, because, I don't know, does drugs give a bad connotation? Are drugs like unhealthy medicine? Or are drugs just medicine? Like, most medicine are drugs, right? But are also all drugs medicine? Like, how does that work? Technically speaking, I could argue that they are addicts too. Right, okay, well, I guess I'm an addict then. MrBlurry betrayed sometimes. I'm always betrayed by chat. Every day, buddy. I'm always being betrayed by chat. Just don't be depressed, motherfuckers, when they meet a depressed person. Oh, yeah. I've been fortunate to only have that happen online. In, like, real life, and when I've talked to people in person, I've never had someone say, just don't be depressed. Well, at the beginning, my parents were a bit like that, but, you know, they're much better now. But yeah, because they didn't really understand it, being Asian family and all that fun stuff. Hard drugs are usually what we refer to bad ones. So maybe, like, drugs that have very, extreme effects, I guess they would be called drugs, whereas everything else is just medicine. Bet, just don't be depressed, Blurry. Okay, well there we go. Sorry, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that, Pat? You know what, let me just... I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Let me just be happy. Oh, I'm not depressed anymore. That's so crazy. They say the same. The same type of people say the same stuff for OCD. Just don't do your compulsions. Just stop it. I'm just like, I would if I could. Can I stay in school or not? I mean, if you could, you should. That's all I'll say. Welcome in, Park. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. Howdy, Blurry. Class send. Post daily horror. Going home. Is raining. Uh-oh. And me speak like caveman cause waiting bus in rain. Bad. Unk bad. Go rain bad. Rain make skin weird feel. Wish Park will good. Okay, you're getting out of bed? What you doing? What are you gonna do out of bed? Are you gonna do some? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you get out of bed, huh? What you gonna do? You're gonna are you gonna fuck! I actually tried to say something there. Oh! Are you going to go get food? That's what I was trying to say. That's not how it came out. I'm aware. But that's what I was trying to say. Fuck me. Just don't have ADHD, lol? Yeah, just stop being hyperactive. Etymology, I don't know how to spell. The term drug gets created for medicine. The term drug becomes popular. Drug abuse becomes popular. Drug becomes negative. Right, so drug in itself is not actually a bad thing. It's like anarchy. Right. Oh, Sparky's barking up a treat. Just don't have to... Yeah, just don't have /be mental disorder. Just don't. Howdy, series. I don't know. I don't think about these things. I just think one step ahead. Well, what is your one step ahead? If you're thinking one step ahead, what is that? What is that said one step ahead? Fuck me. Buy me dinner first. Blurry short circuit. Look, it's... My mouth... And then I just died. I'm a robot. I'm a clinker. Sorry to tell you this, chat. I malfunctioned for a second. Whoever programmed me did not do a good job. Maybe I was a mistake. I was a mistake program. I wonder if that's something that can happen in the future. When the robots take over, do you think that people can like accidentally create an AI? And would they be called mistakes? Like when a mummy robot and a puppy robot, like when they do some coding and they accidentally make an AI, is that like the equivalent of a human mistake child? Is that is that what that is? In school, the boys put the paper poster atop the ceiling in the toilet and the paper with a Jesus image and with the text that says, I see you above. That is fucking cursed. In the toilet? Jesus. Can't believe Blurry was mass produced. Yeah, I was. Don't be sad, start a Pokemon specific card collection instead. God, that is gonna sink way too much money, Pat. That is debt worthy. Vibe coding an artificial human. Yeah, exactly. Does that count as a mistake? I think that's called a tumor, not a child. Well, no, because if it's an AI, okay, so if you gave birth to a child and you didn't mean to, that would be a mistake child. If two AIs accidentally made an AI, would that be a mistake? And if so, does that mean that AIs can make mistake children? And if so, can they make jokes about being a mistake? Ever thought about that? Ever thought about that, chat? Why was Bingsu late? It shouldn't be. Give it another go. I'm collecting Vulpix and Ninetale cards. I already got my hands on base set Vulpix, both Japanese and English for dirt cheap. Oh, nice. Nice. If I'm collecting anything right now, I would say it'd be coins. If I ever find like a special coin, I keep it to the side and I've got a decent collection now, but I don't think it's worth too much. Depends on how much the AI child was developed before detaching. That's true. That's true. Do AIs dream of electric sheep? Ask questions. Well, I don't know. Because I feel like AI... I don't know. Well, it depends. Because if AI does need a sleep... If AI does need a sleep, I think they would dream. But if they don't need a sleep, then they don't need a dream. Right? I might start a Haunter collection just to spite Blurry. Oh, I like Haunter. I don't mind if you collect it as long as they're all in the same place. AI takes someone's work. Well, look, here's the thing. More or less, AI is going to replace a lot of manual labor stuffs in the future. It's just going to happen, whether we like it or not. But what we can do about it is we make sure that it doesn't take jobs that people should do, like art and things that require creativity. Speaking of Haunter, I want to see a Haunter keychain I have. Yeah, put it in the Discord channel. I'm curious. Welcome in, Malware. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, welcome in. Blurry is an AI. I'm not an AI, but I am an AI. I'm an ass eater. Eater spelled with an I. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Is a book about consciousness. The electric sheep from Limbus is based off in the book. Is it? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't realize that that's what that is. But I know that a lot of abnos are based off text, just like the sinners. And, you know, all the abnos in Lobcorp. Bus no come, Umbrella got leak, we hate rain. Oh, Umbrella got leak, big sad. Human intelligence is peak. Well, I wouldn't say it's peak. Human intelligence is pretty stupid at times. That was good, not gonna lie. I'm great though. How have you been? I've been alright. I've been having some fun. Yesterday I didn't stream because I was super tired, but I did get a lot of offline work done in relation to content. I sent it under general chat. I will check it out. Thank you so much, Pat. I see AI kind of like the steam machine. It'll make positive progress later down in the line, but right now people are suffocating off the smoke engine. Yeah. So human intelligence being stupid sometimes is what makes it peak. No, that's fair. That's fair. I can agree to that. But yeah, no, I agree with you in that series. Because there was a really interesting quote somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but it was like, I want my robots to do my laundry while I draw instead of me doing the laundry while my robot draws. That kind of thing. And that's really what it is, isn't it, at the end of the day? We want robots and AI to replace the things that no one wants to do so that people can do the things that they want to do. Wabi Sabi? Why does that sound familiar? Anyway, Sora shut down, by the way. Yes, that was a while ago, and I'm pretty happy about it. I never used it. I didn't know much about it, to be fair, so I won't talk too much about it. But yes, I am aware that it shut down. The Haunter has a message for you, Blurry. Oh, is it like, you're a bitch? Is that what it says on the keychain or something like that? I bet it is. Wabi Sabi is a Japanese thing. What's Wabi Sabi? I know what wasabi is. What is Wabi Sabi? Wabi Sabi. Oh, right. Ah. I didn't know it had a name. Okay, I see. Wabi Sabi sounds hella familiar. So, for those who don't know what it is, I just searched it up. It is a Japanese, it came from Japan, and it is the style of aesthetic where imperfection is used to create an aesthetic. So, for example, like brick walls in a room, it looks imperfect because it looks like it just hasn't been painted over, but it's also an aesthetic. So that's Wabi Sabi. Things that are, like, beauty in imperfection is the gist of it. Which is interesting, because I kind of like that as well. I like that. I like Wabi Sabi. I don't know, I'm not very much, from what I'm aware, it's more of an an interior decoration, interior design kind of thing. But I'm sure it can be applied for a lot of other things too. King of the Hill, Bobby. Bobby? Oh, Bobby. Does anyone know that clip where that dude makes like an Asian accent? Oh, Bobby. Yeah, Eye of the Beholder. Well, that's the same thing with a lot of like graphic design, anything creative is more or less Eye of the Beholder. There's skill, and you can see skill implemented, but skill does not always mean good things. Helgast, this will be your final warning, because as I've said before, if there are recommendations that you want, please put it in the recommendations channel in Discord, not here. I hate public transport, not efficient, too slow. Me hate public transport. We wish to have automobile, me want fusion car. When you say fusion car, do you mean like half petrol, half electric? Is that what you mean by fusion car? Because if it is, fair. My auntie DRS has a fusion car as well. And I really like it. I really like it. Because when you start it up, it doesn't have the kind of like sound. It just goes, and it starts up. And it's really comfortable. For some reason, fusion cars and electric cars are a lot more smoother on roads. I don't know why, they just are. Fusion cars as in a transformer. What, you mean as like fucking Optimus Prime kind of thing? You right? I'm starting to remember now. Meanwhile, Singapore's public transport is quite efficient. Australia's is shit. And I'm aware that German transport is also pretty shit. Don't ban me. I won't, but this will be your last warning, because I have seen that you generally put a lot of things in chat just about whether I play a game, or if I will play a game. So just keep that in mind, because there are rules. And I know I didn't put the rules before, so that's why I was lenient, but I did tell you about the rules, so please keep them in mind, Helgast. But yeah, a few, like, Philly, and a few of, like, Tsubasa, and a few of, like, the other content creators I've been talking to, a few of the other friends were like, we all agree that we suck at moderating our own channels because we're very, like, light with this kind of stuff. So yeah, just to keep things on the straight and narrow, yeah, just that kind of thing just needs to be enforced, sorry. The rose scene. The rose scene? Are you guys talking about Titanic? Here, now, wherever you are, I'll be here in my heart, and my heart is made of piss. Which one about Wabi Sabi? Oh, okay. Well, still, Titanic. Is Titanic Wabi Sabi? Because it's imperfect. It's imperfect. It's in the ocean now. It's a ship in the ocean. Is that Wabi Sabi? Is that Wabi Sabi enough for you, Pat? Is that Wabi Sabi enough? It's not perfect. It's broken. This song makes me sad. I've never watched the Titanic. I've never actually watched it. At least the original thing. I know about it from a historical perspective, but I've never watched the movie in itself, like with Leonardo DiCaprio. My bus finally arrived. Nice. And I got a seat. Yeah, I can speak normally now. Also, Pat the furry is here. You see him probably citizenship got removed for being a furry. I don't... What? If you're furry, you're not allowed to be Singaporean? Is that what it is? VTubers got talent. Feet MrBlurry. Look, if I display my talent for anything, it would be figure skating. I can't sing for shit. The trick here is not to mention it out of the blue. Create an environment where the thing could be seen as relevant first. Honestly, if that's how you want to do it, go for it. Okay, if that's how it works, go for it. Nani? Hello, Toei. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, Toei. How's your day? How have you been doing? What have you been doing? Done anything fun recently? But yeah, if we end up like segueing into a specific topic and you want to talk about it, that's completely fine. But if it's just out of the blue and nothing like that, then, you know, it doesn't really pertain to the stream. Yeah, like that card game move I made. Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm interested in card games as well. So, you know, it just naturally flowed there. Can British people build the second Titanic or rather not? I don't know why they would. They build ships, if that's what you're talking about. I doubt they'll build another boat specifically for it to collapse. But they've built other, like, cruise ships, if that's what you're asking. But kind of? Jokes aside, I feel like governments will embrace being furries. Soon we might see the first furry president, but the question is where. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't put it past it. Furries are really good at IT and technology. So, even if it's not the president, furries being a very important part of the government is not something I could not see. It's not something I could not see. No, I mean the card game to my industry pipeline. Well, I mean, it worked. It worked. It worked. So, there you go. But yeah, every furry convention is just fucking like a bunch of IT people getting together. That's what I've realized. Furries act like animals. Well, not always. Not always. Some people just have like a furry head on. I think it's called, what is it called when you have like the head on, but not the body of like your furry suit? I don't know what it's called, but I think like, from what I'm aware, it's like a bit shunned in the furry community, but then again, everything's fucking shunned in every other community, so you know. But yeah. So it's not always. Sometimes people like to show their abs and then wear a fursuit head. Something like that. You're confusing furry and Therian. Therian? Mr. Furry. I am a scaly, I'll have you know. I'm not into furries unless they have abs. But they have human. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do follow for some furries on my not safe for work Twitter, but in my defense, I follow them for the abs. They're human abs. They only wear the furry head, so... I don't know if that counts, like, I don't know if that makes me a furry. If it does, then I guess I am a furry. Also, my opinion on the AI topic, AI will become like Bender from Futurama, because we are making them way too more human than tools. Yeah, Yeah, and if that's the case, they're just another species. And in that case, I wouldn't particularly mind, I feel like. At that point, they're just another type of human. I feel like, at that point. I don't know whether to believe you. Well, like 30% furry? Well, there you go. So, do you see furries? VTuber then. Are you talking about, do I watch furry VTubers? Like Buff Pup and stuff like that? I don't go out of my way to look at furry VTubers. There are some VTubers who are furries or have like a furry model that I do watch. But I don't generally watch them for the model. So if that makes a furry, go ahead kind of thing. Yes, furry VTuber? Well, there you go. You've got my answer. There's another one that debuted in an agency recently called Xiao An. He looks pretty cool. And from what I know, Xiao An also... wait, was it Xiao An? I think it was Xiao An. Xiao An plays Limbus. They're from a new agency called Izigenio, I think that's what it's called. Yes, furry VTuber. Hey, I'm just teasing you. I don't know, cause like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But like, okay, you know Reptile in Mortal Kombat? Do you know Reptile in Mortal Kombat? He's hot. Both as a human and as his like, reptile form. I like both. So I feel like I definitely am a scaly, but I'm not a furry, I would say. AI will call themselves Clanker or something. Well, that'd be like the slur that we would call them, I feel like. That'd be the slur. Isn't Kiza's Chungless technically a furry VTuber? Well, I don't know, because I feel like there's a distinction between Kemonomimi and furry. Furry is like, you have to be more animalistic than just like animal ears. And since Kisa is just Kemonomimi, I think it's not furry. I don't know. I don't know. I am not the front, like, leading expert on this topic. But, you know. Chroma be like, I was right. Those named clunkers need to be destroyed. Well, look. Future Sinclair did also say something similar. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. Blurry, do you mind looking up the Pokemon Salazzle? I want your opinion on it. I think I've heard of it. It's that black lizard, isn't it? Salazzle. Jesus Christ. I just looked at my hand and I just realized I have 2 claw marks on my hand. From when Sparky was clawing at my hand. I was playing with Sparky before this, and he was just like scratching my hand because he wanted to play. I've got so many scratches in my hand. I'm 100% for Kemonomimi, not furry though. Yeah, there's different. I don't know. Okay, well, first of all, Salazzle gives feminine vibes, and I'm gay. So, you know, that's the first thing. Nah, not really. Not my type. Not my type. I don't like smooth skin. Smooth skin is a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know. AI will call themselves Clinker just to reclaim slurs. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Maybe. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I saw a line between furry / Kemonomimi video before. I'm sure there is. Just like the spectrum of cunts. Because, like, you know, depending on what you put before it, it could be a really good thing. Like, mad, C-bomb, that's a good thing. If you're a mad C-bomb, that's good. But if you're a dog C-bomb, that's really bad. So, you know. I'm anti-furry, I'm really sorry. Well, you have each their own tastes, but as long as we respect each other, that's all that matters. Blurry, I almost did a financially irresponsible because I wanted to give you money to buy this game, but then learned YouTube takes 30% of your super chat, which makes me have to pay more. Yes, that is why generally, if there's a game that people want, I recommend them to buy on Throne. But I do remember you saying something about Throne not being ideal for you. I don't know for certain, but I think Streamlabs might be better for that. I know Throne pretty much gives me like the entire thing, like there's no cut that gets taken. But I don't know about... Yeah, either way, if there's something that you do want me to play or something, Throne is probably the best way to do it. And if you're curious where that is, it's in the description on YouTube, and I think it's on Twitch as well, in my About Me section. I'm not sure. I'll deal with that. But yes, YouTube does take 30% of super chats. Fun fact, Twitch takes 50, so YouTube is better in that regard. Random facts, Salazzle is 100% female, since only female Salandit can evolve. Really? Wait, so male Salandit just can't evolve? Really? That is fucked up. That is fucked up. Imagine being born a male and you just cannot be as strong as... Oh, I guess that's just... I don't know. Can't find it, I don't know. Ideal? You saying enters. Fucking... Fly broken wings, I know you are still with me. La 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 la. Vesper Queen there can't be a male Vesper Queen? Really? Can Vesper Queen be male? No! Okay. That's fucked too. That's pretty fucked. It makes sense, because the Pokemon is called Vesper Queen. Although I feel like there should be a Vesper... Oh. No, that's fair, that's fair. I feel like ant Pokemon should also be the same, because males can't turn into females. If we're talking about termites, I know termites can swap genders in certain cases. So I feel like if there's a termite, they should be able to evolve regardless. But yeah. Have you ever heard of a king bee? No, because they don't exist. Males in beehives are pretty much just reproductive slaves. They don't do anything for the colony. A shiny hunter's worst nightmare during Gen 7 was a shiny male Salandit. Yeah, I could feel that. I feel that. Oh yeah, there's a special species of reptilians, or lizards, that are forced to reproduce via something called, I forgot the name of the story, that is basically giving birth to a clone of yourself. Yes. I don't know about lizards, but the mortal jellyfish do that. That's how mortal jellyfish reproduce. There is an ant Pokemon, Durant. Well, but yeah, but there's no, like, Durant doesn't evolve, does it? I don't think Durant evolves. Yep. Also in Gen, I'm pretty sure Azumarill can change genders when evolving because it's gender ratio glitch or something. I know Azumarill, like the Azumarill Marill line, I know that they can be both genders. I know that. Why? Because the species of reptilian lizard tend to accidentally devour all the men, which has caused them to reproduce in weird cloning ways. That is weird. Durant evolved into a hard steel shell to protect them from their predator, only for said predator to become a fire type. What predator? Oh, is that Heatmore? Is that Heatmore? Is that their predator? Because that's like an anteater Pokemon, right? Is that what they're talking about? Oh, I didn't realize that they were predator and prey. That's kind of funny. I mean, to be fair, it's not like only one Pokemon can like evolve to develop, you know. Like, if Durant evolves a hard shell, then, you know, its predator will definitely evolve to eat it still. Okay, blurry thoughts on the Pokemon Como and Hakumo. I know nothing about them. I first found them like 2 days ago in the Cobblemon server. I've got no idea what they are, so no comment. Let me take a drink real quick. Sorry, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. It's apparently more like an even rivalry. I think it's the same as like bees and hornets in real life. Because bees, okay, so hornets eat bees, right? Certain hornets eat bees. But if a hornet gets too close, it will burn to death. Because, you know, the bees the hornet to death. Welcome back, Simon Ghost Riley. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to my stream. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in, welcome in. Fun fact about snakes, some snakes, males, which they are smaller, when they mate, they have to change to die. They have a chance to die after mating, or be alive to keep on mating with other females until they perish. Yes, I am aware that not all snakes survive mating. I think it depends on the species. Like that red cat Pokemon and the purple snake Pokemon. Litten and Ekans, is that what you talk about? How do they die? Because apparently during mating they have a 50-50 chance to die from exhaustion. That is the same for ants, but they have an 100% die. So all male ants, their entire role in life is just sit in the colony until they go out and have sex, and they have a basically 100% chance to die because the lady fucks them to death. But the lady then gets a lot of sperm, so they can turn into a queen, and then they can be a new queen of a new hive. Sorry for asking them, scaly Pokemon. I know, lol. Oh, so is Como a scaly Pokemon? Yeah. But just think reptile. Think reptile and Mortal Kombat. That's what I'm into. What are we talking about? We were talking about scalies, we were talking about Pokemon, and then we were talking about animals. Potential Man, welcome in Equinox. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a great day wherever you are. Welcome in. But yeah, I don't know. We've talked about a lot of weird topics this stream. We've talked about lots of weird topics. No, there's a different purple snake Pokemon that's almost black. And the red cat is mostly white. Most of them design is jagged. I'm not sure. Do you know what gen Pokemon you are talking about? Because if it's past XY, then I have no idea what Pokemon you're talking about. Blurry is short lamia male that gets hunted by large female lamia, but he's into other male lamias. That's manhwa manga BL plot right there. There was a mermaid one. There was a there was like a Chinese manhwa, where it was something like that, but instead of lamia, it was mermaids. It was a researcher. It was like an Antarctic researcher and a mermaid. Canadian Pokemon, like Gen 5, I think. Everything blows. Oh, Survivor. You're talking about Survivor? Oh wait, what was Survivor's natural enemy? Survivor's natural enemy. It was Survivor and Zangoose. Survivor and Zangoose. Was that what you're talking about? Was that what you're talking about, series? No. Yes! Yes, I think. Search it up. I think it's that. Also talking about manhwa, have you finished Greater State Developer? No, I have not gotten any further because I've been really busy recently. Mexican Pokemon. Oh yeah, those two. Yeah, Snake and Mongoose rivalry. Yeah. Because in the wild, they basically more or less, well, I say more or less, they're pretty much on equal terms instead of what happens when they're in a fight. So I think that's why Pokemon made them like that. But yeah, Zangoose and Survivor have a rivalry in the Pokemon universe. I was like, hold on. Like, if it was pre-XY, I'm like, I'm pretty confident that I know what Pokemon it is. I'm pretty confident. If it's after XY, like Ultra Beast and Hisuian are like different forms of Pokemon, oh, fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. That shit is beyond me. I'm starting to learn a bit about it because I'm playing on the Cobblemon server, which has got like Hisuian, Galarian, and Alolan Pokemon. But I don't know. I don't know. About scales, where in the slider between fish to armadillo to dragon or something? I have no idea. I guess, are you talking about like fish scales to dragon scales kind of deal? Why Pokemon creatures don't use guns? Well, why would they use guns if they can magically throw fire at people? Alec, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Dono drive-by just because I'm bored on a break. Welcome in, Alec, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I think there's lore regarding their scars, something about being from each other. Yeah, so I think Zangoose's like little like thing on his like body is like kind of like a scar. Same with Survivor's thing underneath. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. How about to use 2 series? I just noticed your model has a ponytail. Yes. That is because I have my hair out right now in a ponytail, so I put my model up in a ponytail as well. Can't wait for Sunday stream. Blurry will Korean so much Korean, he's gonna learn how to make kimchi. I already know how to make kimchi. I'm not good at it, but I have made kimchi before. So yeah. Is Blurku in this future project? Blurku is, again, it's already done. It's in the 1000 sub celebration, which we are really, really late to. I think maybe next week we'll just go ahead with it, even if everything's not done. Because at this point, I've been delaying it too much. I've been delaying it way too much. So I think I just need to show you guys what I've done with it, and then call it. I'm really sorry that it's taking this long. Yeah, I do apologize, but... yeah. How'd you been? I miss you now. Time to... Oh, yeah, here we go. Because over-preparation is better than under-preparation. So guns plus magic is better than just magic. Well, that's true, but it's like, you know... If you live in a world full of magic, right, you will never develop science because there's no need. You just develop magic, right? Magic in that case is just a different type of science. So guns probably, I don't know. I guess Pokemon, like guns do exist in Pokemon, so I guess maybe they should. But I don't know. Maybe get 1500 sub special instead? Maybe. I don't want to delay it too long though, that's the thing. I agree with series, you may be out of mana, but you'll never be out of bullet. That's true. That's true. I mean, no, you will be out of bullets. You definitely can be out of bullets. Pikachu has PTSD, Vietnamese flashback. I've seen a lot of, like, memes about Pikachu and, like, him having PTSD over, like, seeing remnants of Ash, because apparently they're not together anymore. How does that work, actually? Because I know Ash retired in the anime, but how does that work in terms of, like, Pikachu? Is Pikachu with him? Is Pikachu also retired? Or is Pikachu with a new main character? How does that work? If I want Blurry to play Rim Mode and YouTube takes 30%, how much do I have to donate since Rim Mode costs 34? Oh god, you want me to math? Let's see. It would be... god, I can't maths. So if that is 100%, divided by 10 is $3, $3.50. $3.50. I can't. I don't know maths, man. I don't know maths. No, take backsies, you already agree? What? To what? So you have 2 resource bars instead of just 1. What do you mean by that? X times 1.3. Yeah, that's right. So 34 times 1.3, that is around 40 something. Please don't do that. I'd much rather you just put that through Throne so that you can keep more money to yourself. Well, Nintendo keeps friendly family games in Pokemon, I guess. That's true. That is true. That's true as well. That's probably why there's no guns. Because I think there was an episode where Jesse and James had guns and they had to censor it. And then it was like an unofficial episode because of the guns. Speaking of Vietnam flashbacks, it reminds me of that one YouTube video of Mickey Mouse and Goofy fighting in Nam. Yeah, I remember that. Blurry can't math, quick Alec, use your special attack. What special attack? Something Power World has magical guns. Yeah, well, no, Power World doesn't have magical guns. Like, they just have guns. Because they still use bullets and stuff. So yeah, Power World just has guns. 2 resources because mana and bullet instead of just mana. I mean, that's basically what it's like in Look Outside, isn't it? Because you've got stamina and then you've got bullets. You've got, like, ammo. You've got ammo for your gun and then you've got stamina for your abilities. So basically, Look Outside. Welcome in, Tricks. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, welcome in. They had guns in the early seasons of Pokemon, the Safari Zone episode. Ah, I did not know that. But I know that there was one episode that got blacklisted in a lot of countries because of guns. Who has the right of the Pokemon into anime? If you're talking about who has the right of the IP, that's just Nintendo, innit? 30% more of that would basically add the original price by 33%. $33.99 by $10? That doesn't sound right. Is that right? The guns are powered by the pals, I think. They're not really powered by the pals because you still use ammo. You can use the pals to make ammo. Oh, unless you're talking about like the saddles, like the Firefox, you can put a saddle on it and you can use it as a flamethrower. Or like the Chipmunk minigun. But that's still using the pals abilities as a weapon. Not as in, it's a weapon, right? Pretty sure the guns episode is the Taurus episode, so people on us in in US don't know why Ash is 30 Taurus. It'll basically be $44-ish? Ugh. Oh yeah, Blurry Metang Hamel is canon? Really? What do you mean it's canon? What if Pokemon uses drugs? They do! Pokemon does use drugs! What do you think Paralyze Heal? What do you think all those are for? What do you think all those berries are for? They're drugs. Hi, Blowstar. Welcome in, Scuba. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Hopefully you have a really fun time doing whatever you were doing. How have you been, Scuba? How have you been? What's a Metang? I forgot. I don't remember either. Potion is... It is. It's just a fucking drug. It's drug. You know those PP gain things? Those antidotes? Drugs. Drugs, all of them. Hold on, I've got to sneeze. Magnus, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Hold on, let me shout you out. Magnus. Do I not have your shout out? Mag. I don't. I need to make one. Okay, I need to make one. Hold on. Nurse Moth. Thank you very much. Also, are you feeling better, Magnus? Because I know I didn't reply to your Twitter thing, but are you okay now? Are you feeling better? Are you okay? Because you were in the hospital. How are you doing now? 你现在怎样？你现在好一点吗？ Imagine developing a drug that heals less than fresh water. 是有点奇怪 Taco， 是有点奇怪。不过Magnus，are you doing better？ 我觉得是因为要是你们不知道 ，Magnus 之前他在医院里面，特别有什么特别严重的东西之前有。 不过我不知道现在他好了没有。I'm finally out of the ER. Okay, that's good. 那就好，那就好。要是，那你现在觉得怎样 ？How are you feeling now, though? I know you're out of the ER, but how are you feeling? 你现在觉得怎样 ？Crazy how Pikachu still got PTSD and it's overprotective to Ash. 对啊，不过 Pikachu OK， 所以我想问你们 ，Pikachu 现在还是跟 Ash 吗 ？Pikachu 跟 Ash 现在还在一起吗？是因为现在 Ash 不在那个 anime 里面了，对吧？所以他现在在哪？ 他现在在哪？还跟现在的 main character 吗？还是他现在也不见了？ Possibly I have MRSA doped up on pain meds. MRSA. I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me search that. What is the MRSA? Methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. Broad spectrum of antibiotics. Oh shit. Oh. Do you know whether it's treatable, Magnus? Feeling a bit better, just exhausted. Okay, that's completely fucking fair. Are you still okay then? Are you still okay? I hope you're feeling at least like okay enough. Please take care of yourself and like don't watch the stream, take care of yourself if you need to though, Magnus. Please do so. Why am I hearing English in my Chinese time? Look, okay, I couldn't help it, okay? We were talking about a serious topic. X-Attack is literally pill-shaped. Yeah, it is. It's a pill. Basically, MRSA means the infection I can't be treated with normal antibiotics. Yes, because it's resistant, isn't it? The R in the name is resistant. You have to get IV meds. Oh. So there is treatment to it though, right? There is treatment. Only Chinese I know is ice cream. What? 我喜欢冰淇淋. I never understood Pokemon cards. Thank God I never collected them because they are suffering from scalpers. Sad that there's no car time. Yeah, I don't know enough Korean yet. But yes, scalpers are absolutely annoying. I used to play a lot of Pokemon, sunk a lot of money into it. Not my money, albeit, because I was a small weed voidling at that time, but still. Hold on a second, is that Ponytail? Yes, it is! Welcome in, Kevin. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Yes, it is indeed Ponytail. I've got my hair up today in a ponytail, so I reflected it in my model. Yeah, I'm on Basitron, and they had to drain fluids from my chest. That sounds painful as fuck. That sounds painful as fuck. But I'm glad at least there is a treatment. That means it will get better. I'm glad that it will get better. Hopefully there won't be any more complications. But yeah, I'm glad that there is treatment and you can get better. Hopefully in like, I don't know, a month or two, maybe you'll be all better. Hopefully. I don't know how fast it is to treat. I'm not a doctor. But just wishing the best for your treatment. Anywho, my break time's over. Gotta finish my work, chow yo. Oh, good, Alec. Thank you so much and have a good time at work. Your peg was turned into a pin cushion. That sounds good. That sounds good. Why are you sad about that? That sounds great. Oh wait, a pin cushion. I mean, it could be a pin cushion if my hands are needles. Right? Right? Yu-Gi-Oh is the hard scalper because people actually play the cards and they reprint shiny cards, so there is no rare like Pokemon. That's true as well. Oh, what was that? Thank you so much for redeeming Tamagotchi time, Magnus. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And Park, thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Thank you so much for the gold coin. I really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Makes Yu-Gi-Oh a simple option to collect too. Bye, Alec. Yes. What's in the corner? What corner? Oh, those are the cards. Those are the weird like card games I made when I was like 7 years old. That's what's in the corner. Let me take a drink real quick because Magnus redeemed Tamagotchi time. There we go. Thank you very much. The doctor drained it and I yelled, "Damn it, a new hole," just when I learned what the other ones do. It's okay. I can help you experiment with the new holes. It's okay. I can help. Acupuncture goes brew? Dang. Well, it's not, I don't think it's acupuncture what happened. I think it's draining liquid, so you need to like put a needle in there. And then the needle sucks out all the stuff, right? Is that what happened? Acupuncture, coined. Yes, I got coined, yes. Also, the bug didn't exactly look nice. I'm just making a centipede now. That's fair, that's fair. I don't know. It's up to you. Again, it's up to you, Scuba. It's up to you. It looked alright to begin with, though. I think it looked alright. 10 pebbles. No, they're jewels. They're jewels. The ones on bits are pebbles. Oh yeah, name Jewel and Pebbles as bits as pebbles. Inside joke for us. Yeah, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I want, what do bits and jewels have in common? What do they have in common? Also, when did you get a ponytail? If you talk about on my model, I've had it since I had this model. If you talk about real life, I've had it for a while as well. I've had a well, I don't normally tie it up in a ponytail unless I go outside, but I've had a ponytail for a while. Yeah, they had to shove a giant needle into my chest and draw fluid out. Yeah, right. It would have been one of those big ones too, because if it's draining liquid, that would have went ow. Did you get like painkillers as well, at least? The barber, they're small like pebbles. They are small like pebbles, that's true. Jules and Bits have one thing in common, they make blurry moans, so pebbles. What? Are pebbles supposed to make me moan? Are pebbles known for make blurries moan? Is that what you're trying to say? Kinda weird of you. Kinda weird. Also, both are represented as diamonds. That is true. Both are represented as diamonds. So maybe I'll call them like shiny pebbles. I'll call them shiny pebbles or something like that. I got so bored that now I'm learning Russian. Da. Russian is, okay, Russian I need to learn, but again, because it's got another script, I can't learn it right now. Because Cyrillic is, I don't know any of it yet. Throw pebbles at Blurry. That's what, you're gonna stone me? Is that what's happening? You've had a ponytail? Never knew. Yeah, I've had a ponytail. So my hair right now, so my ponytail obviously isn't as long as it is in here. I think my ponytail goes up to my ear. So if you cut, you know the ponytail I have on my model? If you cut it to basically my ear, like when it goes down to my ear. That's pretty much how how long my IRL ponytail is. Yeah, 18 guy, 18, ooh. At least it wasn't a 24. They gave me a lidocaine at least, drew out 13 cc's of fluid. Oh. Gemeralds, I like that. But yeah, that sounds painful. That sounds really, really fucking painful. Was the food in the ER good? I don't know, did you get meals in the ER? Wait, actually, you said you were in the ER, so did you, like, was it like an emergent, like, was it like something happened and then you had to be sent there really quickly? Also, do you live in, okay, sorry, feel free to not answer this as well, Magnus, but do you live in the Americas? Do you live in America? US? Russian becomes ultra gay. Hey. You don't have to be gay to be Russian. You just have to like the homies a lot. Throw big pebbles, Blurry will moan, oddly sounding like, I am a masochist, that does make sense. Anyways, can you buy me a burger? Do you mean a barber or do you mean a burger? I can't tell. Park, why is Russian ultra gay? I mean, yeah, I would think if you're gay, then you're supposed to be European. Because, you know, gay or European. Ham sandwiches shouldn't smell fish. No, they shouldn't. Ugh, the food was bad. Ugh. You live in New York? Okay. Well, in that case, I think the thing I should hope for the most is I hope that you are financially stable. And you are okay with all the treatment. I feel like if people are American and they get treatment or like something medical, that's what I always hope for them. Like, I hope they get better. And I hope that they're also going to be financially stable. Because fucking, oh man, your health is expensive over there. I always thought I wasn't scared of needles. I am deathly afraid. Just showed up someday. Wait, what do you mean? Why are you deathly afraid? Why are you deathly afraid? Because of the 16 gauge that we're talking about? Or because of some other experience you had? True? Sirius doesn't know what Russian got the largest BL fan base by having extremely anti-gay government. That is true. They have a very large gay fan base. That is true. And the government is also very anti-LGBT. Go Giants? Oh? Yay, medical debt. Oh. Are you gonna be okay, though? Please tell me you're gonna be okay. I mean, to be fair, Magnus, you can use your birthday as an excuse and do a donathon if you really need it. And please do that if you do need it, Magnus. Because I know so many of my American friends who are in really fucked up situations and they just refuse to do a donathon because they're like, I don't want to do it for money, no. You guys, look, if your bill for like an ambulance is like $10 billion and 2 kidneys, you have every right. Right? I just call burgers Berbers. Oh, you want a burger? What do you want me to do about it? The only thing I have related to burgers is burger kibble. And that was sent by Park. Dunno, showed up one day and I just pricked myself with a sewing needle. Very traumatic. Really? I like doing, okay, I am a sadist, masochist. And also, okay, again, I won't go into too much detail, but there was a time where I was in a really bad headspace and I used to work at a warehouse where box cutters were very, very available. And you can still see what happened on my arm. Let's just leave it at that. So, I'm kind of used to the pain. More or less. For better or worse. So, I'm not really afraid of needles. Because I'm just very used to that. For better or worse. I won't go into detail, but if you know, which is, I think most of you will understand what I'm saying, then you know. America is a little fucked up for the health system. Yeah, I've heard. I think a lot of I think it's the same with transport. It's the same with transport. It is very, very privatized from what I've heard. My boss was mad because I was missing a ton of work, so I sent her a picture of all the blood and crap they drained out of me, and she left me alone afterwards. See, the fact that you have to do that, though, is fucked up. The fact that you have to do that is fucked up. In Australia, you have a doctor's note, cool. You don't need to send them anything. As long as you have some certification that you are sick, done. Some places don't even need you if they have a lot of trust in you, or if it's a small business, they won't even ask for a medical certificate. But if it's like a big company, yeah, they'll ask for a medical certificate, but that's about it. And you can just go to a doctor for that. You can just go to a doctor and they'll give you one. They rarely deny you a medical certificate. So the fact that you have to prove that you're like munted is such a foreign concept to me. Especially when people get angry at you for missing work and stuff like that. That's just insane. Can't you take like medical leave? Oh, I guess. I don't know how medical leave works in America. Because in Australia, you get like a certain amount of medical leave per year. Guaranteed. Like by the government. It's sanctioned by the government. You will, regardless of what your employment is, as long as you're employed and not a commissioner, then you get medical leave. And normal leave too, but that's separate. So I don't know how that works in America. Because I know that like, I think they consider benefits in America. So like your employer doesn't need to give them to you. Or something like that? I'm not sure. Skin removal? Cricket. Yeah, look, you guys know what I'm talking about when I said that before. I won't push it further. I'm afraid of needles, but I've been around knives and blades my whole life. I don't know what you're trying to say, Blurry. Neither do I. You're an essential worker? Mascot outside a bank waving a sign around. Did you know when COVID was happening, people who worked at Budlows were essential workers. They were considered essential workers. So, you know, that just shows you our fucking alcohol culture here in Australia. My friend doesn't like rice and has a fear of eggs, which is crazy because we're Asian. Well, I'm allergic to seafood and I'm Asian, and I used to live in the seacoast in China, and I love Japanese food, and I still live in a sea city, like a seaside city, so, you know, it's not that weird. To be fair, I'm allergic. It's not that I don't want to eat it. I just got dealt a shit hand. So, I guess I'm a bit different compared to your friend Kevin, but same shit, different trouble. I'm looking to get a new job soon that's something remote, so I have more flexibility in the stuff if this stuff worsens. That is entirely fair. Do you have like some people to support you or something like that? If you don't, please take care of yourself and I guess like talk to VTuber friends about it. I guess. In Asia, medical leave is considered shameful even though it's technically they have it. I'm well aware. Yes, I am well aware. And my parents also still have that kind of culture that they refuse to take their medical leave even when they need it because it's just shunned upon, and it's not good. It's not healthy, because it makes it worse. Damn, I really can't take Blurry out for sushi. Well, you can take me out for sushi. Sushi is my favorite food. I just won't eat a lot of the seafood. So, salmon and tuna are the only seafood I can have. If you don't include, like, seaweed and stuff like that. I can have vegetation. Seaweed, like, ocean vegetation I can have. And salmon and tuna. Those are the only things I can have. But yeah, no, I do love sushi. So, if you're taking me out for sushi, I'm hella eating. Salmon is my bitch. But yeah, please take care of yourself, Magnus. And if you need to, fucking, as stupid as this sounds, if you're able to, fucking stream. Let's feed Blurry imitation crab and seaweed. What's the imitation crab? What is that? What is imitation crab? I'll take Blurry out to Ham Ham Pang Pang someday. He'll eat yeson. You know what? If I ever visit Korea, I'm 100% making a reservation at Ham Ham Pang Pang. 100%. Give me salmon sushi. Yes! Fucking love it. Salmon sushi, some wasabi, a lot of wasabi. And soy sauce is my dream come true. Go, 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 go. Nice. Aburi salmon for Blurry and me. Yeah. See, look, the thing is, I don't mind if other people eat things I'm allergic to. So I know that some people have like a really bad reaction, even if they just like smell seafood or things like that. That's not the same for me. Everything I'm allergic to, first of all, I'm not anaphylactic, so it's not life-threatening for me. It just gives me like hives or something like that. So it's not that I can't eat it, it's just if I do eat it, I'd get super itchy and there's repercussions. But there's nothing life-threatening. But yeah, So even if people eat it near it, I'm fine with that. As long as it doesn't go in my mouth, we're okay. I have a fear of electronics, like when someone calls me when I'm not expecting it or says unknown ID. Well, that's just, I wouldn't say that's a fear, that's just being careful. Because some people are fucked and the scam's going all around every day. So that's just a valid fear. I have a fear of electronics, yeah, so that's fair, that's fair. Imitation crab is a type of crab. If it's a type of crab, I probably can't have it. I love sashimi, especially salmon sashimi, but I prefer Korean barbecue pork belly with cold buckwheat noodles. I feel that, Park. I feel that. Every once in a while, we would have Korean barbecue as well, because there is, like, I wouldn't say authentic, but there is, like, a Korean food-only store that we visit pretty often. So we have, like, a Korean barbecue setup at home as well. Again, probably might be not the most authentic, but it's probably the most authentic home Korean barbecue you'll get. And we always, yeah. So every Saturday, it's either hot pot or Korean barbecue, basically. And it's fucking delicious. It's delicious. Especially that weird, like, flavoring you have on the meat before you put it in. I don't know what it's called, but it's there, and I love it. That's paranoia or fear of strangers. Well, it depends on how much it affects your life. If it's just like, oh, like, you know, you're scared and you're worried whenever you get an unknown ID, I feel like that's just a valid fear. But if you get an unknown, like, number, and you're constantly like, oh, if I pick this up, they're gonna kill me, or like, oh, if I pick this up, they're gonna know everything about me and my life is gonna be over, that would be paranoia. I thought imitation crab was another seafood made from replicate crab. Is it? I don't know, we don't have consensus in chat, so I can't say. Wanna know a crazy combo I found out? Grilled pork belly and tofu. Grab both of them and eat them, it's delicious. I don't really like tofu in Korean barbecue. I don't know if that's just me, but I'd rather have mushrooms or like other shit. Tofu plus meat is peak. I've never had that. Well, I've had it in hot pot. But I feel like for hot pot, it's not one item plus another item. It's like this item separately, another item kind of thing, right? Imitation crab is a crab imitating everything you say. What? So if I go, hi bitch, the crab will come back and say hi bitch when it's being cooked? Imitation crab is a sushi made out of fish, eggs, and crab. Right, so it's not actually crab. Tofu with meat is the best combo. Now I hate how vegans butcher tofu so much. People associate tofu with vegans, but Asian. Yeah, that is true. That is true. A lot of people associate, when they think tofu, they think vegans. But tofu in itself is fucking delicious. It's great. It's great. Yes, it's a vegan food, but it's also an Asian food. It originated from Asia. I wish I was allergic to fish, because in my opinion, they just taste weird. Well, I've never had too much apart from salmon and tuna, so I can't say, Kevin. That's preference. But yeah. Tofu is so good, though. It is. Especially stinky tofu. Stinky tofu is just, it sucks up the flavor of whatever, like, it's in so well. And yes, it does smell like shit. That's why it's called stinky tofu. But it tastes really good. And I feel like the stinkier it tastes, the stinkier it smells, the better it tastes. Oh wait, I think I misheard, lol. Ignore me. Huh? Who said it was vegan when it was a struggle meal? Yeah, it was a struggle meal. It was. It came from a struggle meal because again, soy. It's not very compact. It's very like loose. That's why it's served in a lot of like soup. That's why it's also in miso soup, for example. Because it's, you know, it was a struggle meal in history days, just with most Asian cuisine. And now people are glorifying and all that fun stuff, which is unfortunate, but you know, if people want to eat it, go for it. But if they dislike you because you eat tofu because they think you're a vegan, well, first of all, fuck them. And second of all, fuck them. Like cheese and blurry socks? Ugh. Yeah, tofu is just heaven. It is. Tofu is one of those things that sucks up flavor, right? You can't have tofu by itself. If you just give me tofu in a plate, fucking disgusting. But with literally anything else, soy sauce, any other sauce, even just with salt, even like put in salt with an egg, even if the egg doesn't have flavor, if it's with tofu, it's good. Okay. Tofu by itself, just in its own, without anything else. The fuck are you doing? But tofu with literally anything else is fine. Yeah, tofu, a little bit of chili. For my Asian, especially my Chinese viewers out here, tofu with a little lao gamma, fucking dream. It's a fucking dream. Mapo tofu. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh no! Why'd you say that, Taco? For those who don't know, MrBlurry comes from one of the regions in China, which is like really heavy on chili and spice. So I've kind of also developed that. I'm really into spice and chili and stuff like that. So that, oh man. Eating tofu is like eating potato. Yeah, exactly. By itself, yeah. With literally anything else, hell yeah. Ayo, Blurry got crusty socks. Damn, also I wish I can share this Boolooloo art with you, but you have to DM because it violates the server rules. I don't know if it's okay to DM Blurry and also if I walk up Honolulu. Because you said it in chat, I will allow it this once. I probably won't reply to it because I make a rule for myself not to reply to viewers generally. But I will look at it. And I might comment about it in the Discord server, but I won't say anything about it. But yeah, you can post it to me if you want. Especially with noodle soup. Oh, yeah. What did I miss? Sichuan? Oh, I don't remember where my mom actually came from. You know what? I'll ask. I'll be right back. I'll ask. I don't remember what the province is called. Grinded chili with some lime. Oh, fucking molto fucking bene. Park, send the image to me. Alright, well there you go. If it's consensual, go ahead. And no one should be a minor in the server anyways, so if they're in the server, I will give you permission to send it to them, because, you know, it's an 18+ server. But, please don't send it in the server, and please do not... You won't, yeah, just don't send it in the server. DMs are fine. I'm not your boss. If you want to DM each other or whatever the fuck you want, go for it. Go for it, you're all adults. I'm not gonna baby your online stuff. That's fine. But I'll be right back. I just want to ask where MrBlurry came from, because I'm actually kind of curious. I'll be right back. Okay, so turns out Mama and Papa Blurry aren't at home right now, so I will ask them afterwards. But I think it's... I don't know. I think it's near Sichuan. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're where they live. Okay, so there's a saying in Chinese called "la bu pa pa bu la bu pa." Wait, no, bu pa la bu pa pa bu la. I know for a fact that the place that my mom is from is under the pa bu la, which means scared of not being spicy. So it's kind of like a play on words where it's like, not afraid of spicy, spicy, not afraid, and then afraid of not being spicy. So those are like the three kind of like tiers of provinces in terms of chili spice in China. The server is Blurry's domain, everything outside isn't. City rules. Yeah, basically. You guys are the outskirts. Anything that happens in the outskirts, I'm the head. I don't care. Yeah, basically that. But yeah, oh, fucking tofu. Oh my god. Talking about Mappa tofu, I fucking... Oh. There was just a really good Food Wars episode about Mappa tofu, and it looked so good. So good. Look, if I could have Mappa tofu, but I had to strip like I did in like they did in Food Wars, I would do it. So I'm Chinese. My parents are, yes. Mama and Papa Blurry are. There, I send it. You can check it out now. Alright. Tempe? What's tempe? I'm slow? That's alright, that's alright. To be fair, I speak a few other languages too, so, you know. Damn! Oh, that's Jia Huan. Wait a second. Aren't they brothers? Aren't they brothers? Hold on a second. Tempe is like more solid tofu. Oh, yes, I have heard of that. Hold on. Tempe. It's like, doesn't it have nuts as well? Does it usually use nuts as well? Or like other stuff apart from just soy? If tofu is jelly, tempeh is like a right. If tofu is like jelly, tempeh is like a plank. Is it made with the same materials? Right, okay, yeah, I thought so. That's probably why I've never heard of it, because I can't have nuts. I'm allergic to nuts as well. And again, I know it's ironic because I'm gay, but you know. Can't have nuts. I'm allergic to all nuts. Chestnuts, almonds, cashews, peanuts. I can't think of any more nuts. But yeah, allergic to all of them. I can send you another one, but I think it's less nail safe for work since it's just the entire sentence when a bikini outfit. If that's the case, that should be fine to send on the Discord server. As long as there's no private parts shown, that's fine. Same mushroom. Same mushroom? Oh, look, I really like mushroom. Mushroom in like Korean barbecue and like hot pot and stuff like that, I fucking love. Especially like the small mushrooms. To be fair, I just like all the mushrooms. I just really like mushrooms. What about coconut? I can't eat coconut. Fun fact, I'm also, well, I don't know whether I'm allergic to coconut, but I can't have it. It does give me like itchy. So, you know. For those who don't know or haven't been here too much, chat, I'm allergic to a lot of shit. I'm allergic to seafood, I'm allergic to nuts, I'm allergic to mangoes, I'm allergic to avocados, I'm allergic to lychee. I don't know about coconut, but I can't eat it very well without me swelling up. I'm allergic to... Hold on, there was one more. I forgot. But yeah, I'm allergic to quite a lot of shit. The same mushroom is made up of tofu is to make tempeh. Oh, okay. Right. I see. Okay. Yeah, because some tofu is made with mushrooms, right? Some are used with mushrooms, like, some are made with mushrooms and soy, which is a bit weird. But yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I'm picking up what you put now. Rip. Yeah, it's a shame, because that means there's a lot of food I can't try. But, you know, I'm happy with what I have, to be fair. I don't really like or enjoy the act of eating too often. Sometimes I do, especially when it's like an outing occasion, or it's like really good food. But generally I eat just to stay alive kind of deal, so I don't mind too much. I don't mind. As long as it tastes like something, I'm okay. Although, to be fair, obviously, I still have favorite foods. I still have foods that I like. I still have foods that I want, etc., etc. I still have cravings. Not as weird as craving as, like, whatever you guys were talking about before last stream, like pineapples and yogurt, or pineapples and ice cream or some shit. That was weird. But yeah, no, never had those. It's very up to myself. Blurry's immune system is out of this world. Yeah, out of this world in terms of how shit it is. It feels like, you know the song Enemy? That's what plays in my fucking immune system. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. My antibodies are just singing that 24/7. Do you like durian? Durian is a hit or miss for me. I don't particularly like it. And it kind of smells. But if I have it, I have it. So, you know, take that how you will. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm also not a fan of it. If you give it to me, I eat it. Before I post this on the server, can you check if it's okay to post? I already DM'd it. Yeah, sure. Alright. That's fair enough. Ooh. That might be a bit too much. If you censor it, I feel like it should be okay. Do censor it and give like type in like not safe for work, big warning. But I'll allow it this time. Because nothing really is revealing, and I support gender equality, so fuck it. But yeah, just make sure that people don't see it if they don't want to see stuff like that. Because I know we have quite a few asexuals in the chat, in the Discord server as well. So yeah, just make sure that everything's marked how it is. But if everything is, then go for it. Allow it this time. I don't know, I feel like I don't really want to make a not safe for work channel because that's not the direction I want my channel or I want my branding to be in. But I feel like a lot of people probably want it, so I don't know. I'm 50-50 about it, we'll see in the future, but for now, I'm pretty firm about not having a not safe for work channel. Or just not safe for work things in the server. Again, it's 18+, but purely because we talk about dicks and stuff. We can talk about this kind of stuff. Go for it. Obviously not in vivid detail. We can make dick jokes, like penis jokes, tits jokes, fine. But other stuff, you know, it is an 18+ server at the end of the day, so I'll think about it. But yeah, there's my answer for that. Yeah, Jesus. I was planning to stream for like an hour today. It's been 3 hours. Fuck me up the arse. That's one risk terrain. It is, but to be fair, both the males and females are both the same amount of nude in that picture, and everything's covered up, as I did ask for. So, you know, it follows my rules, more or less, so I can't complain. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's fine, Park. That's fine. There you go. Oh, all right. Let's see. Is there anything really pressing I need to talk about or I want to do? Speaking of pressing, what are we doing tomorrow? Let's take a quick look. What are we streaming tomorrow? Is it Vermintide? Oh no, I think we're streaming LobCorp tomorrow, right? Yes, okay. So Lobotomy Corporation is tomorrow. I've got a little announcement about that. So LobCorp, because we played so much of it, I think it's not very interesting to watch anymore, especially because we're doing a lot of mundane stuff until we get to Bina. I'm thinking of doing them as double early streams. So instead of them being streamed out when I normally do it, I'm thinking about doing them 3 hours before our normal stream schedule and doing something else that day. I'm not sure whether I will do that, but just because, you know, just how retention works on YouTube, and I still want to get it done, I'll probably do that. You didn't finish LobCorp? No, not exactly. So I'm thinking about doing that at an earlier time. Yeah, as more of like a filler stream. Because after like, okay, for those who don't know, when you do like long series on YouTube in terms of streaming, generally people start like dropping off after like 3 streams of the same thing, right? We have done 33 streams on Lobotomy Corporation. It is dead in the water. Okay? It is dead. So, I still want to get it done. I still want to play it on stream for people who do want to watch. So I'm not going to completely stop playing it. But because of that reason, I'll probably set it at an earlier time. So just a little notification about that. Tomorrow, we'll stream it at a normal time. So tomorrow, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Nothing's going to happen. You know, we're going to stream it at a normal time. But after that, we're probably going to do them in the mornings. Who's that Pokemon? Wait, never mind. We're not playing Cobblemon, you twat. But welcome in, Dane. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? 33 streams and isn't even at day 50. The thing is, I want to complete it 100%. I want to do the true ending. So that's why we haven't gone there, right? Because we're trying to get the true ending and fuck the train, basically. Fuck the train. 30. Did you call me a twat? I indubitably. I did. I did call you a twat. What are you gonna do about it, Dane? What are you gonna do about it? Also, how's Resident Evil? I see you've been playing Resident Evil on stream recently. How was it? I didn't get to see too much of it, but I saw that you were having fun with it. Althea raid? Huh? Althea, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's, Althea, in chat. Hold on, Althea. I'll wait until Althea comes into the chat because I know that on YouTube, sometimes the raids are a bit slower to pass through. You're not having fun? What are you talking about? You're having lots of fun. You're here. Welcome in, Althea. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. Manager Road. Welcome, Raiders. The sewer levels always get to me. What do you mean? They're your favorite. Mwah. How you doing, Althea? Hold on, let me... Do I have a shout-out for you? Do I not? I swear I have a shout-out. Hold on, let me check. Althea... I don't. Shit, I need to make one. How have I not made one for you, Althea? Hold on. Whoa! Thank you so much for the super chat. You know what to do, Blurry. Motherfucker. Thank you so much for the super chat, but also fuck you for making me moan. Nice super. You twat. Hold on. Let me add you to the list of shoutouts I need to make. I don't know why I haven't made one. You've probably been one of my first people who rated to me. Althea notes. There we go. What were you guys doing? They just did that for the moan, freaky. Hey, it's not my fault Park donated. Welcome in, I Just Exist. Welcome in. Welcome back, Boko. Welcome in, Tony's Vinyl, sorry. Welcome in. And of course, welcome in, Althea. Welcome. I'm not gonna lie, I was probably gonna go raid to you soon, Althea. But because you raided to me, I'm probably going to stream a little bit more. I'll stream a little bit more. I was gonna raid, but you know what? We'll stream a bit more. We'll have a bit more yapping time. Manager, Kolijani. Kolijani? Kolijani って何ですかわかんないけど. I missed the moan because my YouTube lagged. It's okay. The VOD is always there. You can just go to, I'll timestamp it for you. It is 3 hours and 8 minutes right now. If you want to go back and check it after the VOD. Isn't it nutty? Nutty. Manager nutty? I don't know what that is. Wait, Althea, I don't know if you know this, but no one in my chat knows this reference, so I want to ask if you know it. Puja, what is this? What word is after that? What word is after that line? Puja, what is this? Come on. Anyone in chat? No. Anyone. You are asking for it? You are begging for it? You don't? No! Come on! Yeah. Puja, what is this? Blank. No! No one knows the reference! God damn it! I'm so sad. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, chat. I'm waiting until the one day someone comes into the stream and knows what that reference is. Oh, Overseer, CEO, Althea. A glorious CEO, Althea. We work even in death. Glory to Althea Corp. Is that E Corp? Blurring is metang hamel. What does metang mean? Hamel means pregnant. I still don't know what metang means. A reference from where? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That's gonna be like the thing. Until someone figures it out. I want people to know though. I'm waiting. But yeah. Metang is the same as Hamel. What? So blurry is Hamel. I'm double pregnant. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm double pregnant. But Althea, and viewers who came from an Althea stream, please take care of yourself. If you do need to take a break, or if you do need to go sleep, eat food, etc., please do so. Your health is more important. But if you do choose to stay in the stream, welcome in, and hopefully you enjoy my streams. Welcome. I am MrBlurry. I am a shadow from the void with a heart of gold. The gold just happens to be made of piss. You say that, but you didn't clock in. Oh, Park, you're being called out. Blurry double what? Double pregnant, I guess, with twins. What would they be called? And also, who the fuck is the mum? I'm very out of touch with most things. I don't know memes and references. That's alright. It's not a very common reference. It's a pretty old one too. So it's more of a boomer reference than a new reference. Piss boy. Who's that piss boy? My apologies, boss. Please forgive this humble worker. Well, it's up to her if she wants to forgive you. Yes! Wait, did you just search that up? You just searched that up, isn't it? Yeah, you just searched that up. Alright, I'm still happy that you did search it up. But yes, series, that is what it is. The father is Park, I think. Park is not the father, I can tell you that right now. Puja, what is this behavior? What is the behavior? You are asking for it. You are begging for it. Nah, the father is Omoteru. I guess. Or Ramitri. Actually, hold on. Let me ask Ramitri real quick, because Ramitri made a Hamel drawing of me. Let me just ask if I have permission to show it to chat. Hey, Ra. Can I show this art to chat and use it in thumbnails, etc. mayhaps. There we go. Good night. Yeah, good night. Just like this. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you, and have a good sleep. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know that meme? You do? You do? Nature documentary? Ramitri. She is do not disturb right now, so I don't know whether she will reply. But if she doesn't reply today, I will show you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow anyways. Not waiting for us to play. Rude. There we go. Ramitri, darling. Yeah. So she's drawn me very happy, I might add. She's drawn me very happy to be pregnant. So, you know, if I do get the confirmation, I will show you guys. It is something, to say the least. But yeah. Also, I'm just messaging, Juna's just messaging a group chat right now. And would you look at that? Juna is not even waiting for us to play. Juna is not even waiting for us to play the game. I thought we were gonna do it together. Sad face. Cry. There we go. Oh my god, this stream has. Look, I love Zatsu streams. I want to do these more often. I really do. I've got Ra's YouTube handle. I have too. I think it's just Ramitri VT, maybe? Or just Ramitri or something like that. I'm not sure. Let me search it up. Hold on. Kimi no username wa nan desu ka? Ramitri. LCL will join the part of the Omega program where all men will be MPreg and be mandatory to resolve low birth rates. Wasn't there... Okay, let me just put the channel in chat real quick. There we go. Wasn't there a movie? Wasn't there a movie about like really low birth rate? And the whole premise of the movie was that one mother birthed the first baby in like 30 years or something like that. And they wanted to keep it alive or something. There's like a whole movie about it. LTO will join part of the mega program where all men will be MPreg and be mandatory to revolve. I already read that. Did you put it in twice or did I just read that twice? No, I just read that twice because I'm stupid. Okay. Wait, did it not pop up in the... Why did the link not go through? Hold on.
Dementia.
Oh, that was a double dementia. That was weird. Okay, there we go. Why did that not work? Oh, why is Twitch not... Huh. That is weird. What does this say? What is that? Hold on, let me disconnect and reconnect my... Ah, there we go. Okay, should be fixed now. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah. Oh, what was I talking about? MPreg, that's right. Here we go again. Here we go again. It's MPreg time. It's time to MPreg. Oh god, why you guys like this, chat? Why you guys like this? Why you guys like this? Why? Tell me why ain't nothing but you like this. Tell me why the fuck you're built like a motherfucker. Da na 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 na. Why is everyone talking about MPreg today? I don't know. Ever since you came in, Elfie, we're just talking about MPreg. Ra's drawing inst on the channel? What do you mean Ra's drawing inst on the channel? Do you mean Ra's drawing is on the channel already? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if it is. Let's see. I don't know. We care for you, Blurry? Well, buy me fucking kimchi. I have pregnancy cravings. Buy me kimchi. Buy me a house. I have cravings. I want to eat a house. I'm Hamel. Buy me a house. Buy me a country. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Blurry's pregnant? Apparently, according to everyone in chat, I am, yeah. I don't know where that came to be, but apparently it's the case. Apparently it happened. I don't know. House eating? Yeah. I really want to eat a house. Yeah. That's totally why I want a house. Yeah. Not yet? Yes, Althea, you should congratulate Blurry. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know lah, what the hell. I don't know if that's a good thing to do, what the hell. Pregnant Blurry? How does that work? MPreg. Omegaverse. There's a lot of ways to make it work. Is it happening? Fuck if I know. Apparently chat says it is. Congrats. Thanks, Althea. Thanks. Fuck you. Blurry pregnant with who? Pregnant with who? Well, I assume my child. If you're saying like who's the father or slash mother, I guess whoever's drawing me pregnant. So right now it's Ra, but apparently Omotera is also drawing me pregnant. So I think I have two baby mums. Gotta get married to a guy with a primary colored hair first. Trans Blurry is real. Both? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Ra's currently, because, you know, Ra's drawn me Hamel, but I haven't seen Omotera draw me yet, so I think it's just one for now. Polly, I think? Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Also, it would be twins if they came from different mothers slash fathers, right? You can't have twins that come from different parents. That's not how that works. I think. Poly. You know what? I'd be willing to be in a poly relationship. It'll be weird to make it work. But if it's like a healthy and poly relationship, I don't think I'd be object to it. You can, but it's ultra rare. Can you? I wouldn't call them twins. I'll just call them children who are born very, very similar in terms of time. Right, I wouldn't call them twins. Because they wouldn't share the same DNA. Because half of the DNA will be from a different person. So you can't be twins. You can be siblings who are born like 2 minutes away from each other. But that doesn't necessarily mean twins, right? And also, who the fuck is doing that? Who the fuck in that? You know what? Humans have been around for a lot. Humans have been around for a long time. I would not put it past you guys to have something happen like that in the past. Ra is first and Ome is the second one to get you pregnant. Well, no. They haven't gotten me pregnant yet. So Ra is the first and only for now. For now. What did I join into? People are talking about me getting impregned. Welcome in, Leathercouch967. Welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, wherever. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. Hope you have a lovely day. I believe this is your first time in my chat. Welcome in. I'm against poly relationships, but I won't tell people who to date. I just won't date someone who's poly. That's fine. Again, it's a matter of preference. As long as it doesn't hurt other people, it's fine. That's fine. Obviously, I've never been in a relationship, let alone poly myself. So I couldn't really say if I actually was in one, but yeah. Well, Blurry is a shapeshifter, right? Yes. Yes. What does that have to do with anything? Yet. Well, from what I heard from Park, apparently it's being drawn, but I haven't seen it. So, you know, innocent until proven guilty kind of thing. But, man, oh, Jesus. Hopefully you guys didn't. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. I just banged my metal water bottle against my desk. What's scary is that someone who's poly who lied to me that they are monogamous. That is not poly, that is a cheater. That is very different from being someone who's poly. Someone who is poly is someone who is openly telling you that they are poly and they want you in a polyamorous relationship with everyone who knows about everything. That's poly. That is just cheating with extra benefits, Park. So Blurry can just learn anatomy. Well, yeah, I guess. What was the thing about twins? Yeah, apparently I've got 2 people drawing me pregnant. So they were talking about whether if they drew me at the same time, if I had 2 babies at the same time, would that be twins? If they were from different parents? And I would say, like, you know, probably not, right? They would be similar to twins, but they wouldn't say that, you know, wouldn't be the same genetic DNA. So, no. Poly is when everyone consents. Exactly, yeah. So if you have, like, if someone is quote-unquote poly, and then they didn't tell you that they're poly, and they were only in a relationship with you, and you didn't know about anyone else in the relationships, that is not poly. That is cheating. Especially if the other person who they're in a relationship also does not know that they are poly. That is just cheating. But yeah. If, I know there are some people who have, who are, I don't know what the word for it, I don't think it's polyamory, but there are some people who, like, sleep around with different people, but the people they sleep around with are monogamous, and they all consent to that arrangement. I don't know what that's called, but personally, that's weird for me. I wouldn't do that. But if it's polyamory, I think I won't hit it if I haven't tried it, kind of thing. I realize that there are people who have harems, but try to pass it as poly. Harems... Yeah, harems are weird. Because harems are basically what I described before. Whereas, like, everyone knows that they're a monogamous relationship with one person. I mean, as long as they will consent, as much as I wouldn't join a harem, it's not... Like, as long as they consent, I think it's fine. I wouldn't say it's bad or anything. Cucking. Well... Isn't that just netorare? Isn't that just cheating? Yeah. Basically, only one person is poly, but everyone else is monogamous. Yeah, in that case, as long as everyone consents, it's still okay, I would say. I wouldn't do it personally, but it's okay. As long as everyone consents. But consent and, like, acknowledgement and everyone being aware of it is the most important part of it. Harems are poly with a vocal point, I think, unless the members don't know other members. If members don't know that other people are members, that is cheating. That is not a harem. Who raided into you, Midori or Spooky? Neither? Rev raided into me. I Revenge was the only one who raided into me. Maybe Midori or Spooky raided Rev, and then Rev raided me? That might be the case, Layla. Because I think Midori and Spooky were playing with, Rev, right? That's the only way I can think. You're a Twitch viewer, yeah. Althea, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. Love you, mwah. I won't go further into that because I have things to say, but okay. I didn't know you multi-stream. Yeah, I multi-stream now. Just like you, Alfie. Just like you. My message keeps getting filtered. What was it? Blurry wouldn't be in either because he's such a murder hobo who doesn't sleep with people, he kills them. That's not true. Depends on whether I like them. If I like them, I don't kill them. But yeah, the only raid I got on Twitch today was Rev. And Althea on YouTube. So I don't know. What kind of stuff do you do on your channel, Blurry? If you're talking about things outside of streams, I'll just give you a rundown. I do covers. Thank you so much for following Leather Couch. I really appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome in. Thank you so much, and welcome in to the Purple Nose. Have a good stream. Have follow, my friend. Thank you very much. I do covers. I do weird shit. My streams are pretty chaotic and upbeat. I talk about penises a lot. I do a lot of collabs. I do quiz show stuff. I'm thinking of starting to do things like SEP readings. If you're interested in that, that's in the works. I don't have any well, I've got those like really shit ones from like 4 years ago published, but I'm like revamping that. So like, you know, there's gonna be like a new series where I do like readings of creepypasta, SCP, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be on YouTube. Apart from that, I don't know what else you would consider. I do clips. I'm a content creator. I do streams pretty much. If you're asking when I do streams, pretty much every day. Pretty much every day around this time. So I start 3 hours ago. Pretty much every day, 3 hours ago from now is when I start stream. And if you want to know what I play, that is on the schedule. You can find that on Twitter or YouTube or Blue Sky, wherever you feel comfortable using it. My message is about how if Blurry knows anatomy, he can shapeshift into wombs. So Ra and Ome can make so Ome at the time makes sense. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I could do that if I really want to. Yeah, I could accommodate one, shapeshifting and all. It'd look a bit weird if I had two wombs on me, but it's not impossible. I guess. I like you, stabs this person. Hey, I'm not a yandere for other people, okay, chat? I'm not a yandere for other people. If other people want to be a yandere for me, that's fine. I think. I probably shouldn't say that if I don't have experience, but you know. From a fantastical world, it doesn't sound the worst. Let's just say that. But yeah. I am a shapeshifter, indeed. This is my natural form. But there you go. Well, I say natural. I'm not exactly humanoid naturally, but yeah. I think I've got a picture of me in my motion, well, quote-unquote natural form. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. And yes, don't judge me, I don't have hair. I didn't know that was a thing that humans had. Here it is. This was me before, I think when I first came to Earth. There it is. Blurry, hello Yan Yan. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing, Yan Yan? Welcome in. 100% biodegradable. But Blurry, if you're the yandere, who would be the murderer? Who would murder the person and store their corpse in the? Okay, I'm gonna stop being dark like that, Blurry. The intrusive thoughts must stay inside. To each their own. To each their own. Oh my God, old Blurry, old. Yeah. That is what I looked like when I first came to Earth. And then this was like a portrait I took when I was like, maybe like 1 year in, I think. This was when I was 1 year in. And then I think like 2 years in, I looked like this. And I was 2 years in. And then when I was 3 years in, I think where most of you guys have found me was, where is it? Where is it? I have no idea. But yeah. So these are the ones that you guys probably haven't seen. I feel like some people who have watched me for ages probably have seen a few of these forms. But yeah. Live blur reaction on the corner. Yeah. Good, how are you? That's good, Yan Yan. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. What I was gonna say. I was gonna end, but then Althea raided me, so I guess I'm gonna stream for longer. Old Blurry looks so red he might become a demon then a void, but the second one looks like a void, the third one looks like a black fish. What do you mean a fish? Started out as red, ended up blue. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The red is because of the coloring of the environment. That's not, I'm not actually red. That was just because the environment was very red. Let me show you the full picture. New model. Here it is. Oh shit, that's huge. This is a full picture. The background was why it's so red. There we go. There. So, no, I wasn't actually red back then. I was just, yeah, it's just the red light from the back reflecting on me. But yeah, fishmail, a fish, blur fish. Why am I a fish? How does that even look like a fish? I don't even get that. How does that look like a fish? I don't understand. You guys are crazy. Okay. What do you mean, okay? But yeah, see, so I've changed a lot. I feel like every single time I make like a major change in my shapeshifting, I kind of become a bit more human, I'd like to think. Because I've been here for longer, you know, cultural assimilation or whatnot. Looks like an analog horror guy that mimics stuff. I am a shapeshifter, so that's basically what I am, yeah. Basically. My job in the void was to keep people on their toes, so yeah, that's basically what I did. Blurry needs to be more eldritch and then make a cult of a void. Well, funny you say that, because there is a redeem that Mama is working on, my model Mama is working on, that is a lot more horror themed. Although, because of certain reasons, especially because of personal reasons, which I will not explain in chat because it's more private than anything, my model rigger is not currently working on art right now. But once they do come back, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Are there more like you? Yes. There are other voidlings. We all came from the same brood mother, but yes, there are other voidlings with other jobs and other things that they need to do to keep humanity on their toes. My job is to scare them. Other people maybe, I don't know, to keep like shade over them. I don't know. I don't know what other people do. That's not my dominion. Okay? They do whatever the fuck they do. We barely see each other in the void, okay? The void is bloody huge. Okay? You'll be lucky to find another voidling like in a planet size distance, okay? One day Blur will infiltrate the brain of some random dude because he's too tired of changing every year. Well, you mean like a skin suit? It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Funny how Blur VTuber model is based on horror, yet he barely plays horror. Time to change and make Blur into a horror streamer. Well, I don't need to play horror to be one myself. You know. I get that the branding is slightly confusing there, but still works. Still works. But yeah, let me get rid of my past iterations real quick. Goodbye, first Blurry. Goodbye, third Blurry. Goodbye, second Blurry. Goodbye, first Blurry again. There we go. Just replace a civilian's brain with void goop. I mean, I can control them like fucking Ratatouille, but I can't. I'm not just void goop. I can't just. Well, I can turn into void goop, but I'll need hands and eyes and shit like that. You know, I'm not a parasite. Where is Bull Void Blurry? What is Bull Void Blurry? Do you mean my previous model? Is that what you're talking about? Do you mean my previous form? I was trying to find a picture of that, but I couldn't. Return to goop. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can. Official, oh, it might be a new model. Hold on. Ah, yes, there it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. That is definitely the wrong... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It is... Here it is. Bam. You mean this form? Actual Bull Void. Oh. Well, I don't have one. Why? Normally it's not very convenient. If I do need to move around quickly, I would normally just, you know, I'll be more of like a stick than a ball. Well, use the guy's hands and eyes? Well, yeah. Well, I would probably, you know, shapeshift into a nervous system, kind of like that. Like, you know, Venom symbiote the shit. Ghastly Blurry. Might be a fun idea. Maybe I'll try and make a form like that. We'll see. That might be fun. That might be fun. I'll give it a go. No promises, though. But yeah. Oh man. I like my current form. I like it. It's nice. Also allows me to use human accessories. Because, you know, rings and shit like that. That's always been fun. But, you know, can't really put that on a shadow, can ya? So, you know, this form fits me quite nice. I'd like to say. I bet Halloween is very fun here. In the Void or in my streams? In my streams, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I forget about Halloween. I forget that exists. In the Void, not really, because, you know, we kind of just, we don't meet each other ever. You know, the Void is very big. Void car, cat, ball, like a squishy little car, cat. Might be interesting, yeah. Yeah, maybe in the future I'll commission some more forms for myself. And then we can show them on stream. Hey, Bonewake, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in, Bonewake. Welcome. Thank you so much for the Tamagotchi time. Everyone hydrate, stretch, look outside. Take care of your eyes. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. How you doing, Bonewake? How are you doing going? Chibi Blurry? Well, we've got nulls. We've got the nulls, but I don't have a chibi version of myself. Because chibis are like, they're not expensive per se, but they're a lot more expensive than just, you know, a slime model or something like that. Maybe I'll get like a PNG commission of what I would look like if I shapeshifted into certain things, but probably not a full-on like live 2D model. Blurry as a ghastly. Welcome in, Luna Noir. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you have a lovely day wherever you are. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming to my streams. But yeah, probably for the most part, I'll be commissioning. Philly catching strays? What do you mean? Why is Philly catching strays? What did you guys say to Philly? Like Blurry, like Mascot Blurry? That's not Mascot Blurry, that is you guys. You guys are nulls. That is you guys. Blurry and Preg VTuber model. Well, I wouldn't buy that with my own money, but, you know, if I see someone, like, you know, make a blurry model for me, that's Mpreg, I would use it. Easier than the slime model, you said. Well, no, a slime model's also pretty jiggly, but it's a lot, chibis are a lot harder to rig. I don't know about the art, but the rig is definitely harder. So, yeah. Let me take down my images of my... I'll give you guys one more quick look at the quote-unquote, like, card game cards that I made when I was, like, a baby voidling. There you go. Tiny quick look. Going once. Going twice. And this. Up here. There we go. Easier said or something like that. I don't pay attention. Okay, I see. That's so cute. Yeah. 我小时候特别怎么说嘞？我小时候特别喜欢画画，虽然我不是那么喜欢搞那些东西，我还是挺喜欢搞画画那些。我也不是特别好了，我画的东西也不是特别好。不过我觉得怎样说呢？虽然你小孩子的时候你虽然画的不是特别好，你还是喜欢画，对吧？我觉得你们小孩的时候也是这样嘛。所以我觉得不管咋样，这些我觉得也是。也能当纪念品，对吧？是因为可爱的小孩去画的这些画的乱七八糟的，虽然不是那么好，不过还是有点怎样纪念品的那种感觉，对吧？我也不知道怎么怎么说这种东西，不知道怎么表达。不过我觉得，哎呀，怎么说呢？厉害，谢谢。哎，妍妍，你会说中文啊？哎，我不知道你会说中文啊。哦，你懂中文？但你现在懂我在说啥吗？你懂普通话吗？ Did you understand that? I wonder what type of model Blurry started as. It was... well, I still have it. I can show you. I can show you my first VTuber model. Let's... Where is it? It is... Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this was my first model I ever used. It's very, very movie. It moves everywhere. It's very, you know, look at me, I go everywhere. But yeah, then what's the end? Oh, nah, I only know a bit. Oh, I see, okay, I see. But yeah, look how far I can move with my original model. Look at it. And this model had one toggle. There it is. the singular toggle in this model. That transition made me forget what language I spoke. I feel like whenever people redeem that speak a different language thing, I feel like I try and transition into the other language fairly smoothly. Third one is not a fish. So it shows the third one being an octopus. No, these are tentacles, okay? These are tentacles. That does not make me a fish. Alright? Tentacles are just the better appendage in certain cases, okay? That's all I'm saying. One slider movement. Yeah. It was, you know, it was my first model, so, you know. Second model was this one, which I'm sure a few of you recognize. I feel like some of you will know this model. There we go. This model. And I think, yeah, there we go. This is what the normal settings I had. Obviously, still had this, still had shadow blurry, but yeah. Generally, it was just like this. Those are fins, get that whale, harpoon. My compass was swallowed by the sea. Fish confirmed. Yo, it's genie blurry. Sure, if you guys want to call this genie blurry. But yeah, so this was my most recent model before my current model. Tentacles don't make him a fish, it makes him a mollusk. I'll take mollusk. Honestly, I'll take mollusk. And then we've got where is it? And then we've got my April Fool's model, which is basically a pre-made model by my model parents. They do a lot of pre-made models. I'm sure you've seen this around in other people's streams, but yeah. Hello. I feel like I'm so out of place. I feel like when I use this model, it doesn't feel like me. So I'm going back to my model. Hold on. Who is that? That is the Redgrave model made by my model mama. They make a lot of pre-made models for like $5 or something that you can get. So that's what that was. And then this, obviously, is me now. This is what I look like now. That's not blurry, that's Mr. Clean. Yeah. So yeah, today blurry is ideal. Fly broken wings, I know you are still with me. All I need is a push to get me started. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of the, Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? There we go. Fuck it. It's just easier to do that. But yeah, so that's all my models. That's all my models. Maybe in the future I'll get more. I probably won't get them from different artists because I really like my artist mama and my artist papa. So I don't know whether I'll get new different models in terms of art style. Yeah, DG Studios. They're the one who made my model. Exactly, yeah. They made my model, and they are also a Chinese studio. At least they speak Chinese, and they're on Bilibili, so, you know. They're a Chinese studio, and I'm like, I actually asked them, like, would you rather I speak to Chinese when I address you? And they're like, nah. I think they thought I was a foreigner. But, you know. Mama Blurry, very talented. Does she work on an animation studio? They are a studio. They're a studio of people, and they work with a lot of VTubers. I think they've got like 10 riggers and 10 model artists. They also do like art commissions and things like that as well. But I don't think they do animation as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong though. But yeah. So they did a really good job with my model and I'm really happy about that. My mama is Hihi 2D. If you don't know who they are, they're a very cool Thai VTuber rigger. They've rigged a few other people. If you know Heralise, Sarah Naira. Oh, I don't know if Sarah Naira's model is rigged by them. But yeah, Heralise, if you know them, their model is also rigged by Hihi. Same model artist. Rigger, sorry. Looked it up and a clothing brand came up. You might have to search up DG Studios VTuber and you'll probably find out my mama. Mama Blurry streams her debut when? I don't think she streams. No, I don't think she streams. Well, I don't think they stream because it's a studio. My model parent, personally, they're all like generally unanimous. We call them by their names. So mine is like, my model is by DG Studios Artist 64. That's who made my model. There's a lot of different other artists inside the studio, but yeah. Generally, I guess you can call each other, we call each other, I guess, like cousins, I guess, more than siblings. We're siblings, kind of like cousins as well. It's weird, because we're made by different people, but they're from the same studio. I know one other person who has, yeah, if you search up Redgrave VTuber, you'll probably find it, yeah. if you... I know one other person. I'm familiar with one other person who is made by the exact same model mama as I am. And that is Kyan. If you guys know Kyan, he's a VTuber too. And his model, I haven't confirmed it with him, but I recognize the art style. It is the same model mama as mine. But I'm not very close to him, so I can't, I can't say much, and bada bing, bada boom kind of deal. I do wish that we have more like, direct. I guess we're more like sisters and brothers twice removed kind of deal. I guess that would be the best way to put it. But yeah, I wish my mama did get more siblings though. I want to meet more siblings specifically for my model mama as well. Not just like twice moved and thrice removed, etc. But yeah, I can hope. If you guys ever become a VTuber and you need a really cool VTuber model, go commission my mama. They did really good. Studio is the grandparent and the artist are the aunties, uncles. Yeah, kind of like that. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's more like twice removed sisters and brothers, because we still do call each other sisters and brothers. We don't call each other like cousins or anything. It's still brothers and sisters. So I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's complicated. Our family tree's a bit funted. Funted? I was supposed to say fucked up and munted at the same time, and I said funted. Siblings, why not give her a grandchild? You're Hamill. Well, it's happening, so... it's happening. Huli, I don't know how to spell it. H-O-O-L... I'll just link it. I'll link the Twitter because they mainly operate on Twitter. Huli... they are going through a family emergency right now, so again, please don't pressure them or anything if you do anything with that kind of stuff. But that is who they are. There you go. Oh, I did not know this, but they also made a reference sheet for... Never mind. Ignore me. But yeah, so that's my model papa. You should be able to find out all the credits in the description if you are curious. There should be a place that says like model credits or like stream credits or something like that in the description, and it will give you their everything. Head hooligan, a hooligan of the head. But yeah. They did an amazing job. Again, I have another toggle that's in the works. So, once that comes out, once everything's sorted with that, I'll be able to start using it, and that's going to be fun. With Papa. Okay, so in VTubing, for those who don't know, in VTubing, your mama is the person who draws you. The person who draws you and then cuts you up into different layers. And your Papa is the person who rigs you. So, is the person who does the animations, the person who, makes it so that you can move, so that tracking works. That's your Papa. So, yes, Huli is my papa, and DG Studios is my mama. I hate the rain, now taking the last bus and arrive home. Wait, didn't you say you already arrived home? Didn't you already say you arrived home? Artists, we love you. Yes, artists are the backbone of this community. Damn, I thought actual mama blurry made your model. No. Model mama. My actual mama blurry is, well, hopefully she'll come home soon so I can ask her where she, was born, but yeah, no, different. Yeah, man, that's about it. Alright, I think for today, we can call it here. So, we're gonna go raid. I already took a quick peek at who we wanted to raid, so let's go to them. No, I said you hate rain and public transport. Okay. Maybe I was just fucking insane. I don't know. So, we are going to go raid. You enjoyed your time on stream. I really appreciate it. So,
Dementia.
Oh, Dementia. Actually, new people have started their live ever since we went live. You know what? Yeah, we'll still raid this person. Okay, so Nox King has raided me recently, so I want to do the favor and raid him back. So we're gonna go raid Nox King on YouTube, on Twitch, but on YouTube, we're gonna raid... Last time I checked, there wasn't anyone I really wanted to raid, because I think I was gonna raid Philly, but he already ended. So we might not raid anyone on YouTube for today. Hi, Philly! I was gonna raid you, and then you were offline, you motherfucker, because you started stream earlier today. Now, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? But yeah, so on Twitch, we're gonna raid Nox King. On YouTube, I think we'll call it here for today. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good night, and I'll see you all some other time. Toodaloo. Have fun at Nox Kings and have fun doing whatever you're doing on YouTube. Bye bye.